Uh, my camera kind of fucked up. My shit dirty as fuck. Hold up. Much better. All right, I'm live. What's good, y'all? Waiting for my boy Universal to tune in. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for SIC to join in. What up, y'all? Talk about a few things. Yo, Universal is there. What up? Join the conversation, Universal. Y'all can hear me out there, right? Everything sound good? What's good, Gz? How you, baby? Millie for life, everything, you know that. DJ, view requests.
Yeah, you in, right? I approved the request. It ain't pop up yet. Gonna give it a second. Roll another L. Oh, he's there. Universal. I can't hear you.
I'm right now.
I have to hear you now, brother. Let me plug my little speaker up too so I can keep my shit don't die. Hold up. We're gonna be talking for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check to see how the camera angles look. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with this angle right here so I can charge the phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm just making sure everything charged up, everything legit. I'm good on the charger. I got sound. I got light.
Yeah.
Alright,
See,
so where's shit at? We waiting for shit now, right?
yeah. See now, if I do it like this, your angle is still regular, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. That's all.
If
Yeah.
you do it like that, it look like you're sideways.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. It's all right, man. Yeah.
So we just waiting for people to tune in. Anything you want to touch on while we waiting?
Well,
Brother.
I was gonna definitely we're gonna get into talking about this right here, this beautiful piece of work that you put together. You know, I was listening.
We teamwork.
I was listening to the first joint that we had did together, and it's so funny because you had the hot black and purple one, and I was fiending to have mine. Remember, the post office messed it up, so we couldn't get it going because of the post office. But
Okay.
I was very happy to get this one, you know. And I love the other Millie for Life hat with the chapters of how things are and come to be, you know. I found I got some vintage SIC that was sent to me earlier. He got some bars. He definitely got some bars. The Barzilla. The Barzilla.
He been work. He been putting in a lot of work.
Yeah.
It goes all the way back to the project or what y'all what's the name? What y'all want? Yeah, what you was here because I'm messing it up right now. He had the cover when he was standing on the ledge, and it was like a cartoon cover, plastic project. You know what I'm saying? He had the video that was buzzing. We always in the video. Carl and Lou shot that video. I remember that's when everybody wasn't shooting videos, but Carl and Lou they been doing their thing for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun topic. Like I said, this is gonna be number 2 of the Salute My G's chat session. The first one we did was a few months ago, but the initial reason was you wanted SIC to be the actual first guest. So it all worked out based on scheduling and his projects and what he had going on, the reason why we're doing it now versus so much earlier than before. But, you know, we're here now. That's all that matters.
Like I said, brother, I mean, this all started from initially just me and you having conversations. And we was like, yo, let's start sharing our conversations. And these are the same conversations we have with the other brothers and everybody else. So that's all this is us just sharing positive conversations that we be having. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the jewels and the stuff we be talking about amongst ourselves, it's a lot of stuff that the world should hear as well.
Yeah, because sometimes you need to hear things from people that's in your circle. And then at the same time, for people that just tune in that don't know me but know you, you know, I may not be in that inner circle, but to hear somebody say something similar, they might be like, wow, it's true. People think like this all the time. And that's very important. it's officially 6 o'clock. You know, so it's 7 o'clock for you guys in New York because I am down in Central Time Zone right now. You got a good amount of people already in. I think I saw Terrence in here. All right. A lot of people just popping in right here. We're waiting for Sick. He had a drive to get to his studio spot, so he will be there. We just got off the line with him, so he is gonna be here. He's just make sure he's driving without getting into an accident.
Don't you
That's
got some
all.
music? You got some sick music or something you can play? You can play a joint or something while we waiting, right? I'm about to light this out. Play a song,
Yeah,
play a song. Let's get the mood
yeah.
right.
Let's see. Let's see. This one right here is called History.
The lighter so I can not be popping in and out of the scene. Hold up.
This is my life, my life. This is my pain, my struggle. This is my story. Oh Lord, I'm trying to figure which way to go. And no matter what, I end up stuck in this hole. And this is my story. I'm saying this is my story. Where do I begin and when will it end? It's like I'm losing my mind, losing too many friends. Going through it again, all the bullshit I'm in. Thinking,
I see some Trey Town Park Hill Generals in the house. Don't forget DJ Universal. I got those Trey Town artists out there. Best of Ghetto is out there. Best of Bland. Supposed to do a best of WG Trey Town all together, but that's on Wonder. We got to talk.
Tell me where I went wrong. Oh Lord, I'm trying to figure which way to go. And no matter what, I end up stuck in this hole. And this is my story. I'm saying this is my story. So baby, pray for me. I've been hoping the blind, trying to chase the stone. I don't know if I should have it ever take it slow. This is my story. I'm saying this is my story, so baby, pray for me. If I'm moving wrong, please tell me so.
Fes, Terrence said y'all need to do another tribute for Jimmy in 260.
I'm saying this is my story, so baby, pray for me. Going through so much in the past 6 months, dealt with a bad.
What you say?
I said, what's new with you? What's your players like?
Oh, well,
What's going
you know, I'm officially, I'm trying to wait for a new job to come through. And, you know, the job is to be working as a youth mentor with ages 16 to 24, rehabilitating young men and women and teaching them a new trade and trying to get them back on the right foot in life. It's similar to what you do with True to Life, you know, except this is a nonprofit organization that's just designed to really get children educated because the school systems either didn't work for them or they got caught up in some stuff out here down in Mississippi. And it's crazy because the gentleman that interviewed me was like, one of the reasons he feels unqualified is because I'm from New York. And the experiences that we as New Yorkers see is different, you know?
Now that's dope, brother. That's dope.
You know, it's sad, but it's something there.
This opportunity that you're doing now, you're gonna be. You were saying you're gonna be working with kids, helping them get their GEDs and things like that, right?
Yeah. Like they've already at 16 to 24, they've already seen obstacles. And even at 24, you know, it's an adult because you're 21, you can be drinking, but that doesn't mean mentally you're prepared as an adult at 24. Because if you've seen nothing but recklessness, you're not really prepared to go out into the world to do these things like most people are at certain ages, you know, based on what you have been allowed to see in your life.
That's dope. We got somebody dope on the line, Pit Bulls and Addicts. I would actually like for them to join the chat for a second if they want to. They got a dope program where they help, you know what I'm saying, animals. They save animals, and they also help people going through fighting addiction. So what they do is they place animals with people that fighting addiction to help them cope with, you know, the loneliness and the depression and everything that come with that. They got a really dope program. It's a really cool dude, you know what I'm saying, really good dude who went through this struggle himself, and now he's able to help other people, similar to what we trying to do, like, you know what I'm saying, with True to Life and you and all these other organizations, you know, helping you from our perspective, where we came from in the hood. You know what I'm saying, he's helping people who went and battling addictions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, and he's able to save animals and save people at the same time. That's pretty dope. So I just wanted to shout him out. Definitely a super, super, super good brother. Everybody go follow Pitbulls and Addicts. That's my guys, like, you know what I'm saying? Stand up.
Yeah. And SIC is on right now. He just joined, so you got to get him the request to join in. And while you do that real quick, I'm just going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
That's what I was thinking. If I do that, I should do that too, because if I do that, it's not going to cut me off the live though, right?
I just did it just now. I'm done. I already put mine on. Yeah.
We are lit. I did it.
All right. Did SIC get to request to join in?
Was request? Nah, SIC didn't send a request yet. He got to send a request to tap in.
Yeah, he's got to do that.
Give a request.
Yeah. So once he's here, we could officially start. You know, I love the drink champs. I love your drink champ setup.
It's crazy to be running a little late, right? I'm gonna put SIC on black. We're gonna start turning the fire up. We running late. SIC insisted on starting early. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna start the fire. We're gonna start it early.
Yeah.
We start at 10 or later, you know what I mean? But
yeah. You know what's funny? You know, we're not trying to compare ourselves to drink champs because it is what it is. But listen, you the rapper, I'm the DJ, and I'm the Latino DJ, and you the rapper. You know, so funny, yo. And you the smoker, and I'm not. So just like
shout to my this is my baby mother, my first baby mother. You know what I'm saying? That sounds crazy. My kid's mother, you know what I'm saying? This her brand is, you know what I'm saying? She got infused, what is this, the Bud Scotto, and she got the infused Budberry wine, you know what I'm saying? This is really for life. This is her own brand, but we a publishing company, so we publish liquor, we publish clothing, we publish, you know what I'm saying? Anything, books. So, you know, look out for this. This is fancy brand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, where's SIC at?
I don't know. Somebody, I'm about to call him and see what's going on.
He said where to request. Just click on your name and see what happens. It should ask you to want to join.
Yeah, as soon as he joins, it should say request to join. He might got
to
go one more time and come back in. As soon as you come in, it should say request to join chat or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, yo, just go out of the chat and come back in. It should say request to join or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And listen, for the people that is, you know, like just now tuning in and you already been sitting here for a while and you see the hat, this is me and Fess. We call this Salute My G's. This is the chat sessions. The first.
Take the credit. You named the show because we didn't have a name for the show. But my guy said we're going to call it Salute My G's because that's what we're doing. And again, it's Southern drink champs and what they do. We respect it. They give their flowers, we salute. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't back in now. We just doing it in our old ways. Like
that's it. Yep.
It's a little different. Today we got bottles and shit. We just being this
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this every time. You know?
Yep. So it's called Salute My G's, and you can get your own Salute My G's hat at millieforlife.com on the Instagram. Look up the clothing lines. So you can get your Millie for Life clothing. You got the 2 for War with the boxing gear on it. You got it for the men, for the ladies. You got the I Love Staten, Salute to Staten, New York's. So it's out there. There's different colors with the Salute My G's. And, you know, it's an official hat. I went to an open school meeting and the cops profiling me. So it's an official hat. It'll turn heads. If it caught the eye of the cops, your local block will be appreciating it also. Trust me.
That's the raised print too, right there. Like that's you know, it's like a 3D print. It stands out, stick out the hat. You know what I'm saying,
yep.
We about some crazy joints, so like wait till you see with the jackets and yo SIC, what's good, bro? You still having trouble with it?
Yo, Blant, what it is? The homie Blant.
How do I request SIC? Because it seems like he's having a problem requesting us. All right, I see an ad button.
Yeah. Yo, Blant, what it is, man? My man Blant is like my Park Hill historian.
Yo, I sent you a join SIC. My bad.
Anything you need to know of Park Hill, my man Blant got the inside scoop, yo. That's Trey Pound General Blant style. Park Hill historian right there. Yeah. And I got the Best of Blant mixtape. Check me out. DJ Universal Mixcloud 88.9. I got all 5 Best of Fes Taylors on there. I got Best of Blant on there. I got Ghetto MC on there. For your Park Hill historian and love music, yo, it's all there. As well as other stuff. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It's a beautiful moment. Peace to everybody so far on the check-ins, since we just started anyway.
Yeah, peace to everybody. Appreciate the people, you know what I'm saying? Have patience, we getting it together. You know, we the ghetto version. We still learning. It's unable to join. Why does it say he's unable to join?
That's probably something on his connection, because you can have up to 4 people on the IG. Yeah.
Let me send him another request.
Yeah.
Send him another one. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I tried clicking on his name myself to see what happened, but
Yo. I can't even hear y'all, man. Hold on, let me get this right. I can't even hear you.
We got to
hear you now.
What's up, baby?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Tebow Beats.
How you, baby?
I'm good, and you?
I'm cool as hell. We about to get it. We about to get it right.
Yeah, I know it.
Can you turn your audio up a little bit? It sounds a little low on your end.
It's because we on the cell phone, because we was on the laptop, right? We was on the laptop, but it would not let us request to join in.
Oh, I never did it on the laptop. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. Only doing from the phone. Yeah.
All right, can y'all hear me better now?
On the laptop or desktop.
Y'all hear me now?
That's a whole nother level. Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
You're just a little lower than us.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we got the rock what we got. This is what we got.
Mm-hmm.
But look, we got an introduction now. Y'all ready for the introduction?
SIC said he ain't coming out unless he get like a banging, like, you know, drink check.
He wants an intro.
You know?
He wants the build-up intro. I got you.
Build-up intro, you know, because he's special too.
Okay, so here we go. All right, we'll do this official.
You got it. You got it under control.
Welcome, first off, to Salute My G's chat sessions. I'm DJ Universal. That's the all-star CEO, Millie for Life, Fes Taylor. On the show today, we're going to have Mr. Barzilla, the doctor, the one and only, a Park Hill representative, a school of hard knocks back in the day, rocking Everest, check your chin type of fella. You know, he's comical. He's real. He will not let you disrespect his name, because once again, he'll check your chin. Okay. He is SIC. He's Barzilla. He's the one and only, the only one. SIC. SIC.
And I gotta add something to that. Hold on. Now saying, yeah, that man right there. We talking about the man that battled 50 Cent. Know what I'm saying? We talking about the man who was on the show with King Just and Method Man and held his motherfucking own. We gonna talk about it. Know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about it. That's what we gonna do. We gonna talk about it. Salute my G. Yeah, let's get it.
All right, let's get it. That's the intro I get. That's all y'all got for me, man. Y'all ain't got no sound effects or nothing, man. Y'all ain't got no bombs or nothing, man. I get my own sound effects then. You know what I'm saying? Salute, motherfuckers. You you know what I'm saying?
Salute, baby, salute.
Can you like not blow that in this interview again? Like I'm trying not to be triggered. Yeah, I'm here. What's good, y'all?
Salute.
I'm saying, look like we got Ye in the building, or we got my guy Sick in the building. Know what I'm saying? We got
Man,
Kanye.
yo, just the other day, man, I had an argument with my publicist, man. I'm trying to tell my publicist, like, yo, I don't even want no name. My publicist, like, yo, how you came this far? How you just gonna drop your name and not have a name? I'm like, man, I'm tired of all of this name shit. Like, I ain't gonna be classified in no social class under no name or no shit. Like, I don't need no fucking name. Who the fuck needs a name? You know what I'm saying? I am who I am. I walk with Jesus. I don't need no name. Fuck out of here. I can't stand that bitch. Fucking publicist. Nah, what's good, y'all?
To get like me, yes, I've been called Fluffy before, especially when I was fatter. I used to be close to 300 pounds, so I used to look like Fluffy even more. But this is the light Fluffy. Damn!
Yeah.
Yeah, so sick. All right. You and Fess know each other from way back in the day, you know, growing up, school, rapping days, King Just days.
What up?
You and I know each other from high school. So high school is explanatory for people. But to let's just put in perspective, you know, to why you on here, when Fess and I did the first joint we did of this sessions, and we were talking about how to get people in here who can elaborate on the stories, who can tell the continuation of his story and his journey, you were the first person. You, and then, you know, leading up to Justice stuff, but you was mentioned, it's documented in the podcast session that we did. So that's the kind of respect and love he's got for you, first off. So let's just get into it. Tell us about when you was first coming up in Staten Island. Now, I asked you this question, so this will be a good segue for you to explain what it was for you rapping Park Hill, who was the first ones rapping in Park Hill, how you got into it, and then how you became part of the Soldiers with him.
All right, so basically I got my start just fucking with the pen off of parodies. So, you know, I'm a shorty 8, 9 years old, and I'm just taking my favorite rap songs, or even R&B records, and I'm creating parodies, just playing around, you know, going to school, you know, laughing and joking and shit, playing around with it. Never took it serious, and then I wound up taking it serious when I got into my first group, which was Terror Triangle, me, ST, and Wonder. So they already had their situation. I don't remember who the third person was before me, but they brought me in, and then I started really, really taking the path serious, and I started to get the notoriety and the attention. So that's where it started from there. Now from there, it was some kind of friction between ST and Wonder. So me and ST split from Wonder. I can't even remember what the reason was, but me and ST ended up splitting, and we became rough and rugged. And then Wonder did his own thing. Wonder was DJing. He was a DJ and a dope MC. So he just did his own thing. Probably eventually got up with Ghetto, and they did what they did. And me and ST, we became rough and rugged, which also branched into sort of like a rough and rugged family. That was our first little crew, whatever you want to call it. I ain't gonna say the G word, but whatever you want to call it, we were rough and rugged. And then between me and ST running around doing what we do, we ended up linking with the Soldiers. ST older brother List was already a part of the Soldiers. King Just already had a tight net relationship with my brother. And remind me to bring him up later because I don't even want to go into that story. But we was all family, so we ended up joining the Soldiers or forcing our way into the Soldiers. And what eventually ended up happening was I was the writer. ST was, as dope as he was, he always depended on his freestyle because that's how dope he was off the head. So S wasn't getting the notoriety because S was running out of moving rhymes. So automatically, they already threw me in the solo artist box. So how I ended up a solo artist, honestly, is Just was on tour. Just was on his Warriors drum run, and Just used to be on tour with Rebel and Jinx. Salute to Rebel and Mega. So Just was on tour with them. Mega got locked up. So then that's when I filled in for Mega on tour. And then it became you gotta be a solo artist. Oh, you gotta leave S. You see, he not even writing like that. You see, he doing this. And I allowed them to make the decision for me. I also had to make a difficult decision myself, but that's a tough one that I had to make and going solo. So it was either leave S and go solo and go on tour, or continue to remain with S and continue to be told the same shit that motherfuckers been telling me.
Yeah.
At the time, I thought it was a better move to go on tour. Had I had to make that decision again, I probably would have fought for S. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, how old were you when this was going on?
S a nobody.
How old were you?
How old was I? I was probably like 14, 15.
So this was Nude Up days. This is like you wasn't even going to class. You was making money instead of learning about geology. I got you.
I was off and on.
Mm-hmm. Now,
hey, yo, T! Let me get some water when you get a minute, please.
Now, I asked you about, who was your influences? Because, Park Hill only had Just and WuTang, but, I mean, what was it for you about rapping that you saw around you that got you hyped to get it? Like,
Well,
anybody in particular?
WuTang was just, they were more confidence that it could happen.
Got you.
Outside of Staten Island. Obviously,
But,
it wasn't before them, it was UNC before them. But before all of them, well, I'm not even say before all of them, but who I looked up to was cats like, who I looked up as being the originators was cats like Scotty Roddy, was cats like Shakir, who is my favorite MC on the planet. Who else is one more? Kappa, whose name was Original. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Original. Them was the original cats that I fuck with. Heck them, I hear you. Y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
We can hear you. Your volume, it seems like your volume could be lower than our volume for some reason.
Yeah.
I could definitely hear you, but I don't know. It's like a little. It sounds far away a little bit. I definitely want to make sure people can hear you clear.
You know what it is? Because I don't got to stand and our speakers being blocked. Let me see what I can. Hold up.
Yeah, that's much better already. I heard the difference.
Yeah, you can hear there's no air. Yeah, there's no air now. Yeah.
So you ain't.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't going to be able to see me as good, but as long as y'all can hear me, y'all need to see me.
Yeah, eventually try to adjust it so they can see you too, but yeah, definitely we want to hear you clear. Cause you know what I mean, you need to be seen just like us. So if we got to take a minute,
man, they don't need to see me, boy. They see me enough. They ain't seen enough of me.
That's my guy. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh man. So when did you link up with Fes?
My bad. Hold on. You was just talking about Cap, right?
Yeah.
So you have story here, yo, because you know Cap is our guy, man. We, I mean,
oh, you want to do the Cap story now? Get it out the way.
Get into it.
People don't know the history of us and Cap, and how like when we were Shaolin Soldiers and Just was doing his thing, we was performing with Cap. We was doing shows with Cap and Just was there, and we was rocking out. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a time in history that was a fact. That's why Cap is the bro. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Cap. He always. I want to say, hold on, before you, I want to say, shout to Cap. You know what I'm saying? Because Cap always kept it 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? Like he never did no funny shit, nothing. Like never ever. Like even though I know you got a story, but that's the bro. You know
I ain't gonna disagree with that. Nah, Cap is definitely the guy. Here's a story that doesn't get told for whatever reason, right? So when Cap first came home, they do tell you Cap first came home and he was a security guard. What they don't tell you is that Kappa was a Shaolin soldier. Or if he wasn't, if you're not gonna say he was a Shaolin soldier, Kappa was down with Black Fist. The label that housed the Shaolin soldiers. That's the story that they don't tell. So Cap came home dissing them niggas. He had a lot of records where, you know, Cap is like Jay or Drake, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to dissing niggas. So he gonna say some shit that only the person he dissing is gonna know.
I feel you.
And because I'm privy to a lot of information living in 160, I can read through the lines. Cap was dissing them niggas. But he won't say it or not. Nigga, in my mind, Cap was dissing them niggas, right?
I feel you.
So he's down with us. He's actually performing at shows. Shaolin Soldiers aren't even performing Shaolin Soldier records at shows. Cap is opening up for Just doing records. And this is not a, I'm not throwing no shots at Cap. That it is what it was. You know what I'm saying? Cap opened up. So it was this one time.
We was all in the same struggle at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, Cap was able to record and I wasn't. Rightfully so. Cap was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, you know, I guess they found out, oh shit, you know, Cap heating up, Cap over there. Cap was in, you can find Cap in the Warriors drum video. With a big green cross color outfit.
Oh,
it didn't work
looking
out
like the White House lawn. Yeah. Cap is in the fucking Warriors drum video. Go look at it. All green with the grassy nose on, looking like the White House lawn. But anyway, them niggas wound up snatching up Cap. If Cap wasn't with us, who knows if or when they would have snatched him up, but they ended up snatching him up. But there was one time we had a show. King Just had a show. He actually had 2 shows. I believe one was in Queens early in the day, the other one was in Staten Island. I missed my ride to Queens. So now I'm going to the Staten Island show to meet them there. We get there, we get to the back door, tell the security guard, you know, SIC, Fes Taylor. Fes was there. He want me to tell the story, so I'll tell it. Shaolin Soldiers. So now Cat comes to the door. Cat comes to the door, looks at the security guard, looks at us and goes, them niggas ain't soldiers. And the security guard did not let niggas in. Yo,
wow.
You talking about hot nigga.
Oh.
Nigga. We walked from Bay Street through Stapleton to Park Hill, pissed the fuck off. Like who the fuck this nigga is telling niggas that we not Shaolin, so yo, niggas was hot. We can definitely laugh about it now, who cares, and Cap is our guy. Always will.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cap definitely prevented niggas from getting into their own show.
Wow.
But that's, at the end of the day, like, that is some Kappa shit. Like, if you know Cap, if you know original, like, that's some Cap shit. Like, that shit funny as a motherfucker. Like, salute the Cap. Like, that shit funny. I don't give a fuck. But we definitely could not get in our own show.
So let me ask you something that Fes touched on in your intro. Battling 50 Cent.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That was nice. That was nice.
How'd that come to be? Now, is this, I'm assuming this is like Power of the Dollar around that time? Or like the niggas, 50 Cent, How to Get Robbed 50?
This was
this
right
before he got shot? Before he got shot, after?
This was right before he got hit. So this was like either prior or very, very, very early beginning joint of How to Rob. This was right after what was the Onyx joint?
Slam or Throw Your Guns?
The Onyx joint.
Shut.
The chilling in the club, they would show some love.
Yeah. That's like 98, 97, 98, right?
Over the Slick Rick Mona Lisa beat. You remember that?
Yeah.
So that's how I knew who 50 was. I didn't know How to Rob at the time.
Okay.
At the time, I'm being managed by my man Jello. Shout out to Jello. So I tell Jello, like, yo, you got to take me up to Trackmasters. You got to take me to Tone & Poke. Like, this was like right after I realized like Black Fist just wasn't happening. So there was a time where me and Just had battled in front of Tony and Pope in Sony Studios. So I'm like, yo, bring me the Tony and Pope. Yo, I'm telling you, the niggas was loving me. Like, I smoked Just in front of them niggas. The niggas ain't even know Just's name. I'm like, yo, bring me the Tony and Pope. I'm telling you. So he brings me the Tony and Pope. We stop at the label first. So we asked Sony, stop at the label. They wasn't there. They was at the studio. So in the midst of stopping at the label, this nigga 50 run down on me. So I'm in like the reception area or whatever. And the receptionist is from Queens. So 50 run down on me. He like, yo, you ever heard of 50 Cent? So I'm like, at the time, I'm like, yeah, the Onyx joint. Yeah, I heard of 50 Cent. So he goes and he like goes to hand me a sticker. This is back when the sticker days was heavy. So he goes to hand me a sticker. He's like, yo, tell everybody in the hood 50's the hottest nigga. So I went to go as if I was going to reach for the sticker. But then when he went to go give it to me, I pulled my hand back and it fell on the floor. So now this nigga Jello's looking at me like, I fucking can't take this nigga nowhere. So 50's like baffled, like, you know what I'm saying? He looking like, fuck is wrong with this little nigga? So now Jello goes, well, you know, my nigga get busy too. He think he the hottest nigga in the hood. So now Fifth humble himself a little bit. Now he like, oh, in typical Fifth form, like I swear to God, Fifth is the same nigga. Always. Typical Fifth form, nigga, like, oh, I fucking hate y'all rap niggas. Yo, you could have said something. I can't stand y'all niggas. So he like, all right, you know, no disrespect. And we dap it up, and he goes about his business. And this is why I fucking respect Fifth to this day. So he was up there on his business shit then. He was up there making sure phones was getting answered, phone calls was being placed, everybody was in place doing what they supposed to do then on his first deal. So I respect the fuck out of the nigga Fifth. I don't let nobody ever say nothing bad about that nigga.
You was at Columbia Records then, or Columbia Studio? Because you said Sony, but wasn't he signed to Columbia first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we in the home office in Sony.
Got you. Okay. Yeah.
So he go off about his business. So now the receptionist, again, mind you, she's from Queens. So she's like, oh, sick, why don't you battle 50? So I know what she's doing. So at first I'm trying to brush her off like, nah, I ain't come here for that. You know what I'm saying? I came here to handle business. So she just keep egging it. So I'm just like, you know what? Yo, if I battle 50, they're going to change the name of the contract from 50 Cent to SIC. I knew what she was doing. Again, I spoke into her mic. So they said, oh, I'm telling. Go ahead. I spoke into the mic for a reason. Go tell. So now she goes back to wherever he was. And she's like, oh, 50 sick in here talking shit. Get him, 50, get him. So now Fifth comes back in typical
She was
Fifth
riding
form.
Queens. Yep.
So Fifth come in typical Fifth form. Yo, I thought we was good. We not good? So I'm like, nah, we good. But what I said was, and I repeated everything that I just finished saying to the bitch. Like, yo, I ain't come here for that. I see what she doing. And I told her, if I battle 50 Cent, they're going to change the name of the contract from 50 Cent to SIC. So 50 like, well, shit. Niggas got beats. Next thing you know, you seen the whole, like, you know how offices are set up, like old school office cubicles are set up? Yeah. All of a sudden, like, I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Like 10 office chairs just all moved simultaneously to the center walkway of the office. Like, I gotta, like, they all said it at the same fucking time. The shit was crazy. I was looking around like, yo, I gotta be a fucking dream. So, the nigga grabs the first CD that he can get, and they put the shit on. Now, before it's about to go down, the whole office is like, oh shit, this nigga Fifth about to catch another body. Because this is what he was doing. He was Goliath at that time. And this is a different animal Fifth. Like, this isn't corporate Curtis Jackson Fifth.
This is this is way before G Unit. I'm on a different level of stuff.
This is Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? This is the Fifth I was dealing with.
What up, Pharaoh? What's going on, man?
So they put on the whole office got that look. It's one nigga in the office though. It's one nigga, I'll never forget. My nigga Rich Nice. One nigga like, it's gonna go down the way y'all think.
Because he can see your energy.
No. because he was there when I fucking battled Justin in front of Trap Masters and Sony.
Got you.
In the
He
studio.
knew about you already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
Okay.
nigga like, I don't think it's gonna go down the way y'all think. And the officers looking at him like, you quit. Like, I swear to God, in my mind, they all had a silent bet in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So they threw on the beat. It happened to be the joint. You remember the intro to the symphony that Marley Marl used for the video? That ended up being the Hip Hop Drunkies record with the Alcoholics and ODB. That down. You know what I'm talking about? When they're showing the with Marley Marl and them in the saloon for the symphony. Yo, Fes, why you acting like you don't know what I'm talking about? Or your screen frozen?
Yeah, I say,
nigga looking at me like your screen frozen, like.
Nah, I know. They was fucking with Just. Like, I never met them niggas, but I know they fuck with Just hard.
Nigga,
like
you ain't know what beat I was talking about. Like, you not a hip hop nigga. I'm like, yo, Fes,
You about to blow a horn on you. About to blow the horn.
So they threw that beat on, right? And as soon as the beat come on, I just go. So now Fifth like, so now he smacked me with a haymaker. Boom! I gotta hold back. He smacks me with one. So we just going back and forth, haymaker. Boom, boom, boom. But the whole time it's still sparring. It's not really personal. This is a different type of battle rap back then.
Yeah.
And it's over beats. So we hitting each other with haymakers. Boom, boom, boom. Fucking each other up. Next thing you know, it's I don't know if it's Fifth. I don't know if it's one of the people in the background, but they like, what's up with all this written? Somebody go off the top. Wrong thing to say. So this nigga had all lip balls on his hoodie, scuffed up Timbs. Before the bread.
Yeah.
I'm a Park Hill nigga. This is what we do. We fucking go to sleep snapping, wake up fucking yawning, ain't even brush our teeth snapping. Destroyed his whole outfit. It was time for him to go next. I got it written. No freestyle. So automatically I won. If I spit a freestyle and you come in a written battle's over. I ain't even rhyme after that.
Yeah.
But
you
now
talk
after the joint,
the elements. Yeah.
But after the joint, it was such a mutual respect. Like, we got on the train together. Son gave me mad jewelry. Like, son, literally, half the shit that he did after he got hit, half the blueprint that he did, he was telling me prior. Like, he was telling me not to go look for a deal, to have these niggas come look for me. He was telling me, he said, get with a mixtape DJ and let him put you out. Exclusively give him your music. The same shit he did with Who Kid, that's what he was telling me to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Now I was rocking mixtapes because I was working on Canal Street, and I building my connection around Canal Street with a lot of these mixtape DJs, and that's how I saw a lot of the buzz kick off. It was all about mixtapes because you really couldn't get a lot of radio cred because of Clue and Flex and Slay wasn't really rocking with you. Barbito at the time and Stretch was like kind of really coming out of that. It was all about the mixtape game. So I mean, did you get a chance to do that and put it together, or was it just not something you was able to do?
I was working with Shy Money, so I was going to Shy Money's crib and recording records before any of the G Unit shit, before any of that.
Yeah, because Shy Money was working with Who Kid, right? Or was he working more with 50 first? Because I remember Shy Money on those Who Kid mixtapes and shit.
Well, you know, Shy Money was the VP. I don't know Who Kid, and I don't know if Who Kid was who he was.
Who he was.
That he was in that particular moment.
Right.
But I know Shy Money was fucking with Phil.
Okay.
That's where I used to go record. I used to go record at his crib in Long Island City. And I was doing joints. So I'm pretty sure eventually I would have did a joint with Fifth, but then he got hit. So when he got hit, huh?
I said, so who won the battle though?
Who you think
man
won the
right
battle?
there?
I mean, I want to hear it. Like, who got smoked, or was it a tie? Was it?
Well, how was the reception of the people when they realized that you was kicking freestyle, he was kicking written, and declared you the winner?
I don't know who they declared the winner. Just the fact that anyone was competing with Goliath at that time was more important than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga didn't leave with my fucking head in his hand. That was more impressive than anything. Then you gotta take into consider the fact of my age at that time. Because I'm probably 18, 19 years old. So I'm just now coming into, you know, adulthood somewhat, sort of, where he's already there. So, and I think with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so close. That's why he had to give it up. He had to respect me. It wasn't personal. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't fucking inviting each other to the Frank stand and talking about niggas' dead mothers and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was friendly fire. You know what I'm saying? On a competitive level.
Battles was different than to a certain extent. Like,
that's what I was saying, yeah.
It was about your talent. It wasn't about like, you have a rap. Like, you ain't have to have a rap. Fuck you, nigga, your shoes is like, that wasn't what it was about. It was about, like, you got some bars or not, nigga. Like, can you rap? Like, I mean,
my man Blamp will tell you, he's my teacher. Blamp's my instructor. We used to battle and spar all the time, and he's the one that gave me confidence. I used to battle dudes on the back of the bus all over Staten Island. I didn't care. That's what it was in the day. You know what it
was that made him respect it even more, though? At the time, this is when he was calling, remember he was calling Staten Island niggas dust heads and all of that shit.
This was after he called Staten Island niggas dust heads?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because he said in how to rob, he said that.
And he knew you was from Staten Island.
Yeah, I was with Jello. He knew I was from Staten Island.
Okay, so he knew. I mean, the tension was kind of high at that time.
I mean, that's why I think he respected it, because it was like, okay, this ain't one of them dust head niggas. You know what I'm saying? This nigga really nice, and this nigga ain't come to play.
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't come in there like, yo, I didn't say this, I didn't say that. Yo, this is what I told the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna do what we gonna do.
Not for nothing. Fitz fuck with Staten Island niggas. Like, I never fuck with Fitz personally, but, you know, I was fucking with Fox, and, you know what I'm saying, G-Unit Dumb Out and all that shit, so I was G-Unit affiliated at one point, you know what I'm saying? So he know that it's official niggas on the island, like, you know what I'm saying?
I know, and I like to say that I sparked that. You know what I'm saying? Give me my goddamn flowers, you know?
Give me your flowers, word. That's what's up. That's what it's about. Salute, my dude.
Now, not that I want to...
want to give you the box like Norby in the yet, you know what I'm saying? But we getting there.
You was a wild dude in high school. I mean, did you used to roll with Fess with all that? Because I mean, yo, you used to wear all them hot leather jackets. That's for one thing. You had your game, your jacket game was tight. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I respected about you is that, I mean, you used to roll with Dula all the time. Y'all was like the hot 2-man team. But you was a young cat that never let nobody disrespect you, disrespect being black. You was proud. You was never on some wild stuff. And then, you know, we went to high school where it was a lot of Italians versus blacks, and there was a lot of wars that was going on. And I remember, you know, you told me about this, but I just want you to elaborate to see, because you're an activist inside. You are personally an activist, and you stand for what's right and what's correct. When you had said something about there was something going on in Nude about a misrepresentation of color, and like how you stood up against the school and you stood for your grounds. But I just want you to talk about that, because of the fact that from a young age you was an activist, and what's going on today in the world, it's like you was doing stuff then that can really relate to what's going on now.
See, this is what I'm trying to say. Niggas be trying to look at me like I'm crazy or something. Man, I've been doing this shit, boy. Because you have an opinion, that don't make you crazy. Fuck out of here. I've been proud to be black before it was cool to be proud to be black. Now motherfuckers is walking around talking that woke shit. I've been fucking woke, nigga. You trying to play with me, boy? In the New York high school, nigga, ass niggas, boy. Terrence Howard, let niggas know. Don't play with me, boy.
He shut down the program. There you go.
Shit.
Yup.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck? We was talking about,
when you fronted on Miss Cabarra about something.
Nah, I'm trying to think where it all started, because, you know, I don't even know where to start. You know what I'm saying?
I think you said there was like a poster or a sign, and it had a misrepresentation.
Hold up, because DE talking that gladiator shit. Yo, DE, I ain't go to school with you, so I don't know nothing about that gladiator shit in New York. You 1 foot in the hill, 1 foot in Stapleton ass nigga. I don't want to hear nothing about that gladiator shit, my nigga. Anyway, love you, my nigga. I just had to address my nigga DE real quick. I think so it was an art display in the hallway. And the shit had one of the joints had like students, a bunch of students. It was all white and one of them was black. The one that was black was climbing on the fence. Everybody else standing there looking civil and shit. This nigga climbing on the fence. So I'm like, you trying to call this nigga a monkey? So then the one black person had fucking the nigga's shirt said hooked on phonics works for me, right? But even the hooked was spelt wrong. The shit said hopped. Phonics was spelt wrong, like with an F. It was all kind of crazy.
It was disrespectful.
It was wild disrespectful, and I'm a nigga that pay attention. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
I don't fuck how young I am, how much pussy I'm chasing around the school, how much weed I'm smoking, no matter what. That shit, nah. You know what I'm saying? That shit stood out. Directly to the principal office. I was like, yo, I need this. No, matter of fact, I think we ended up. No, we ain't. I don't think we went up. We might have went in there and pulled it out. I don't know. I can't remember all of that. But I know we went to the principal. No, I ain't gonna say we. I went to the principal office. I was like, yo, that picture needs to come down. That's 1. 2, I want to know who the teacher is who taught that class that posted that shit. 3, I want a verbal and a written apology from that bitch. Fuck wrong with her. She said, I can get you 2 out of the 3.
2 out of the 3.
I can definitely get it removed. It's gone. No, don't you worry. You don't have to do anything. It's gone. Definitely told me who the teacher was.
Okay.
And definitely said, I can get you a verbal, but I can't get you a written.
Who was the teacher? We need to know this.
It was a teacher called Mrs. Carinate.
Carinate, the Italian lady, kept the same classroom, and she had her own clique of people. She was personally racist in her own way, and all she did was teach Italian, and being in Staten Island, she had all the Italian kids on lock in her class. Never took her class, but I know who that chunky lady was.
Yeah.
She was known for this behavior?
Huh?
She was known for this type of behavior? Like, or that was the first time she ever did something crazy like that?
Nobody confronted her on it. It's a white school.
Okay.
I ain't pay none of that shit no mind. We was doing what we was doing. So I didn't know what she was about prior to that picture, but I didn't need no evidence prior to that, nigga. That's some straight, come on.
Yeah.
So she came, apologized, kissed my ass. Came to kiss my ass. I told her, kiss my ass. And still couldn't get the written. Every time she see me, she disappear. But she's scared to death. So then after that, I was like, I ain't done with their ass. So now the next school year rolled around. And I'm trying to think the fuck happened. You know what?
Was this before the riots or after the riots?
OJ Day?
No. Like between 96, 97, and 95, 96, 97, there was a lot of stuff going down in Tottenville that leaked into New York. That it was a lot of the Italians and a lot of the blacks. Like there was wars going on.
There were different time frames and different levels of war.
Yeah.
There were people that went through it before us. See, our generation, it was one-sided. It was us saying, just pick a time where we want to fuck some white people up, and that was the war. Like, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 95, 96.
Where people before us had to defend themselves, No. By the time it was our time around, we was fucking everything up. There was no defense. It was straight offense.
Got you.
We was getting arrested and shit. Like.
Oh, I remember.
We wowed out on when they announced the OJ verdict. We wowed out that day because all the white people was in uproar. They let him off. All the white people was going crazy. So the moment we noticed the white person with that kind of energy, we whipped their ass from like 7th period, 8th period, onto the bus. So we on the bus kicking ass, and I remember I'm like about to do some crazy Tarzan swing and kick a nigga damn near through the fucking window glass. And I go to move and somebody grabs me and prevent me from moving. It was my man Jerry. He like, yo, chill, niggas is going to jail. Y'all niggas is really hurting niggas. Like, yo, chill. So now me and him start arguing like I'm about to turn up on him for the nigga holding me back. Now the next day we get on the bus. Police come on the bus, pull me off the bus.
K-Mob was crazy. I hated them.
Pulled a couple of niggas off the bus, but they let me back on because I never got that opportunity to do that Tarzan swing kick I was about to do. And they locked 2 other niggas up. And if I'm not mistaken, that might have been the first time that these 2 niggas got arrested.
Wow.
And they ended up having lengthy criminal careers. And I ended up being a nigga that got let back on the bus because that nigga stopped me and was like, yo, chill, niggas is going to jail. So it was that moment where I was like, yo, I don't want to be that nigga left off the bus. I want to be that nigga that's like, yo, chill, niggas is going to jail, chill.
Yeah.
And that's who I tried to be for my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Throughout our whole process of, and I'm still that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was that moment where I realized who I wanted to be, and it wasn't that nigga off that bus and cuffs.
Is that what led you to, moving to Virginia? Like, what was it that, like, because, I mean, where you at now, I mean, how was life for you in Virginia?
Let me stop you 1 second before we go to Virginia. I got 2 more questions about high school before we go into Virginia. Another question about teachers. We're going to get into Virginia and move into Virginia after, but, I heard y'all was smashing teachers in Rudolph, you know what I'm saying? Can we speak on that, or you don't want to speak on that? But I heard there was,
there was definitely one bad one, one particular one.
I'm shaggy and all of this. It wasn't me, but I might have LeBron'd and pulled an assist. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't dunk. I didn't dunk. But one of the bros, I was messing with a teacher's goddaughter.
Okay.
And there was always indications that it could go down. You know what I'm saying? So being that I was messing with the goddaughter, I was able to get some intel that it would go down, and I just pulled a GM move and drew up the play, and we made it happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't your average teacher, because she was very close to age of the students, and if she wasn't, she sure as hell looked like it.
She was nice. She was efficient.
She was going through a midlife crisis.
We already discussed that. I don't even know if I want to say the race because I don't want to but we're not even going to do all that information because we're not going to disgrace them. But was she bad though?
I'm going to tell you, right? We caught her right when she was on that cusp of, damn, I used to be a bad bitch. But after this kid, now I'm fat. Now I'm looking average. Let me fuck one of these young niggas so I can feel like a bad bitch again.
Stella getting the groove back.
Fat, or like just feel like females be like they fat and they not fat?
No, feeling like they fat when they not fat.
Yeah, cool. Like baby weight. And
not the fact to say big body females. Shout to the females. I don't want to disrespect none of the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
And imagine though, she's around young dudes with hormones. So she's feeling one way, they looking at her another way. They looking at her the way she wanna feel.
She got an ego like a hot air balloon. Take what I'm saying?
And she was jacking.
she needs that validation. So when you that age and it ain't there like that, you know what I'm saying? It's there the way it's like, yeah, you all right, but you ain't who you think you are. It's the young niggas that's making you feel like you that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's how we was able to take advantage of that.
She was teaching more than ABCs. It was more than ABCs, all right?
Chef Jack, get the
Jack. Jack, you know I'm gonna keep it. You know I'm gonna keep it a stack, Jack.
So
now you know, yo. So the other question was before we go to VA,
hold up,
you know,
bro. Hold up, because I was just doing alley-oop for that one. So I don't really get no. You know, you don't always get credit for the assist. So let me tell you how I became the assist guy that I am. Nigga, I was humping bitches since kindergarten. Like, I was hump master flex in kindergarten, nigga. Let's be clear. New York City. Let's be clear.
I mean, we was them. I ain't gonna lie.
If I could have then, I probably would have. So I developed from the player to the coach to the GM to the owner. So this is how we was able to make boss moves like that. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely was giving back to the community because she got what she needed. You know, she felt like she was the shit. And another student ended up smashing.
Putting the one in.
You know what I'm saying? So this is how we give back. We was giving back then.
Was he a running back? I think he was a running back. I think he played for the team. Yeah.
Oh no.
It's a fact. We're not putting no teams out there.
Yeah.
But it was some scores on teachers going down in the world. All right. We solidified that. The next thing is the name. You know, Wolfpack. I still rep that. So we all come from that, Warriors. And
that's
you know,
what I want to ask too.
That was born in New York.
Thing, but I want you to tell, because we was 240 Warriors, and then y'all adapted to that Wolfpack shit, and then we jacked it too and brought it home and made it. I told the story last time. Reason why we adapted it. I mean, we already jacked it.
Yay!
Why it was so dope of a name is because it was something we all could jack. Like, it didn't mean 240 Warriors, only us. But I want you to elaborate on how y'all came up with the name, and who was the person that came up with the name Wolfpack? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who's the first person that started jacking it in New York out of y'all before y'all brought it to the table? How it even came into existence? Just the whole story. And we know the rest of it, you know what I'm saying? Because I told that part, but I didn't tell that part. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't tell you who created the name.
I don't even know his name. I don't know it. I couldn't tell you.
I'm gonna tell you where Wolfpack originated from. So we was running. He said it. We was running crazy in New York. You know what I'm saying? We was knocking down everything. You know what I'm saying? So we used to be called dogs all the time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all niggas is dogs. Oh, y'all niggas is dogs. So we like, nah, you're not dogs. Niggas is wolves. You can tame a dog. You can't tame a wolf. So that's where it originally stemmed from bitches calling us dogs. So let me stop saying it. From women calling us dogs.
Okay.
And we like, nah, we wolves. So being that we all was doing what we was doing anyway, it was always a brotherhood to begin with. That's when it became the Wolf Pack. So from then, niggas is like, yo, niggas need wolf names. So, you know, some people want to tell a story, some people don't want the story, their story told. So I'm not going to go into names and who was who and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect for dudes being grown men and don't want to discuss that shit because that's not a positive moment in niggas' lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of bad shit happened from that. But it was never originally intended to be no gang or none of that. We were just brothers in high school. You know what I'm saying? Hormones going crazy. Trying to fuck everything moving. That's where it stemmed from. It initially grew into something, I would say, more gang-like. when the Bloods started to form.
Yeah, that was that 97, 98 when they started trying to come through, and it was the London twins. They tried to terrorize with everybody else. That they was trying to cause wreck. That was that era. Yeah.
And again,
Mm-hmm.
we wasn't them dudes, so people would come to us for protection. And then all of a sudden, everybody wanted to be wolves. And
that's how we grew, because half the people wanted to be protected. They wanted to be under something that they wasn't good. Because at that time, it was crazy. You had to jack something, or you wasn't really tough.
Yeah.
People was going to run down on you, so you had to be associated. And that was the good thing about us. Like, we ain't only jack people because they were tough. We jack people because they had other skills, other talents, or you just was cool. Like, we really wasn't jacking bullying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could say that. Like, we did a lot of but we wasn't really bullies. Like, even
you were protectors.
Yeah,
but we didn't pick on people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
we picked on other tough guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like we were chumps. Nobody.
He said no, we didn't.
Nobody was chumps. But I was just saying we wasn't doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was bumping heads with other animals, because at that time we were behaving like animals.
Nah, I agree with that, but I disagree with the bully part, because unfortunately there was a lot of robberies that took place, and when niggas was really thirsty and hungry,
there's no discrimination with a robbery, and we passed all
that's called I like what you got, I want it. That's different.
That's bullying, nigga.
Somebody, because there's no discrimination in a robbery, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's bullying. It's a form of bullying, nigga.
Nah, you didn't make people cry. You just let them know what it is.
Oh, nigga, how you know we ain't make people cry?
We definitely.
I'm just assuming.
I want to talk about, because I try not to.
No, how do you assume?
But we definitely did some horrible shit. Like, my baby mother on the line right now, she can tell you, bro. Like, she had wild rings on her hand from I'm not even gonna get it. It's real though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I wanted to touch on also was your wild out days, the Wolfpack days, and the craziness of, how y'all ran together. But I want to also transition into the positive stuff too. So also, why did you leave New York, or why did you stop rapping and stuff? Or even before that, just what was it that led to that one moment that you was like, all right, Staten Island's it for me? Because, I mean, obviously, you was running wild till 18, 19 and still trying to get things situated. So what was the transition for you?
No matter what I was doing, like, I always had a job. You know what I'm saying? I always kept a job no matter what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I had lost my job.
Yo, remember, my bad for the story. Remember we had the matching Hondas?
Yeah. I had the 6, you had the 5.
Like, yo, I got the 5, you got the fucking 6. Like, I think you had the big body shit. I had the, you know what I mean? Like, we had the Honda. We thought we was official.
And we gonna get back to that, because you had asked earlier how did me and Fess meet. We never even got into that. We jumped into all of this and knew up. But what you were saying before, you was asking about
the transition to VA.
The transition.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had lost the job, had a nice, pretty nice paying job doing nothing. And when I had lost that, it was hard to go get another job getting paid less doing more. So I had a job. So now I'm back where you can find me. And I never want to be at that point in my life where at any given time, at any time of the day, you can go somewhere and find me there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I found out that, I was like, yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, I felt in order for me to grow and develop as a man, to have that growth, I had to go do it somewhere else. And I wanted to go somewhere where nobody knew me. I wanted to go somewhere where it wasn't somebody knocking on my door like, yo, come smoke this. Yo, let's pop this bottle. Yo, let's come do this lit. I wanted to be somewhere where that was impossible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, King Justice on.
Joined us.
Oh, King Just, I just hit him like tap in. Or I was just on his back. Yo, you welcome to join.
All right, so before we finish that, then, so we'll jump into it real fast before we get Virginia. How did you meet Fess?
I don't even know, honestly.
I'm not through XT because you fuck with S and S's list. S's little brother, and that's how I remember. I don't know, cause I didn't really know Bass like that. I met Bass I think after, or I knew Bass through King Just, like being King Just friends. You know what I'm saying? I met you like, cause I remember I got that picture of you in the staircase with S. Like, remember we used to have the fucking little cameras that the picture comes straight out, whatever them shit is called.
The Polaroid.
The Polaroids, yeah.
Picture, like, I could pull that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You and S and pause. You know what I'm saying? I got you and S in the staircase. And y'all wild young. Y'all look like younger than whatever all the youngest groups. Y'all even look younger than, cause y'all younger than Shaheem, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Y'all was looking like fucking 9, 10 years old, grimy criminals. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, we was older than that. We was definitely older than that.
Well, y'all was.
Oh, Fess is from.
So basically, you was young, but like junior high school.
Yeah, me and S.
At this time, right? That they looking like this. Again, they was fucking doing all kind of crazy nonsense, and these little kids that look like, well, they didn't even look. I mean, they was cute little kids because we was cute little kids, but you know what I'm saying. At the same time, you probably would have been scared of them if you see the picture I'll show you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like,
yeah,
8, 9, even though they wasn't, and like, cause they looked really young, but they probably would have made you cross the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you see these two looking down the street.
Yeah, like, it's probably junior hockey. Me and S hated each other growing up. That's a lot of niggas don't know that. Like, me and S never fucked with each other, but nobody never did nothing to each other. Like, that nigga used to just look at me. I used to just look at that nigga all throughout our entire kindergarten to 6th grade. Nigga just look at me, I look at him. And then, you know, when we got to 49, that's when hell versus Stapleton. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
you got to combine.
Yeah, when me and S started clicking up, that's when it was a wrap after that.
So then, okay, so now we covered how y'all met. You already talked about going to some concerts and stuff. Did you go on the tour all around too? Didn't you say he did something with Meth also?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, on the VA, or you want to talk? Let's talk about that. So let's get right into that. They did a song, and I'm saying that King Just is on the line. I would have loved for him to tap in on it too, but there was a song, King Just, Method Man, and SIC. You know what I'm saying? What was it, Three Amigos?
Yeah.
Three Amigos, you know what I'm saying? A joint that they did originally, like back in the days, it was supposed to come out, but it didn't come out then, but then it still came out years later. Tell us the story about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to know the details. Like, even let's go into depth, like, of, you know, even tell me the story of why it never came out originally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
was it an issue of creativity, or somebody? Was it an issue involving, like, you know, Meth stealing the style, or was it just mutual?
Nah. First off, that record Three Amigos came about through my man Mega. So shout out to Mega. Mega had he polished that situation for Just. Huh?
Mega Don probably did?
Yes.
Word?
Yes.
I never knew that.
Yes.
Listen, I'm learning something myself. Shout to Mega Don. Shout to the Don Mega. You know what I'm saying? Original misfit, original soldier. Shout to him.
I'm king. If I'm not speaking facts, let me know. But if I'm according to my recollection, Mega polished that for Just.
Okay.
So I ain't had nothing to do with that. That was for King to go and do what he did. But, you know, I was always in the area, so I ended up pulling up. And, you know, they're not going to tell me no. So now they got the beat on, everybody's writing. And it was other people there that are supposed to get on the record too. You know what I'm saying? It was So
Just said yes.
It was Meth. It was Street Life. It was God Bless, La Banger. It was me, Just, and Mega.
I'm listening.
So that's who's supposed to get on the record. So now it's time to get on the record. I believe Street goes first, if I'm not mistaken. So Street goes first. Street ends up spitting a joint that he ended up using for a solo record. Like it was like a personal record where he was getting that Dacian, he was getting that Bubble Lip Blue.
So it got pulled?
I heard that verse.
Because it was a solo record. So when he spit that, Meth was like, nah, that's personal. Save that for something else. So Street was like, all right, and left the booth and he never wrote that night. He never went to the booth for nothing else. So Street.
So that's why Street is not on the record, because the verse that he spit was too personal to be on the record. It was some shit he needed to have.
More or less, Street was dissing niggas. We ain't had nothing to do with that. He ain't had nothing to do with that. Say that for something else, which ended up being a solo record later.
Respectively.
So Street practically kicked himself off the record, basically like, all right, then I'm good.
And who was the other?
Fell back, right? So then I think when Street fell back, I don't think La ever made it. I don't think La ever made it to the booth. I think he fell back as well. Okay. But he didn't get on the record either. And I don't think he ever made it to even go in.
I mean, it compliments y'all three styles. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know all the other MCs. All of them are dope. You know what I'm saying? Shout to my nigga La. Shout to Street. And you said who else? I don't know if I know the other artists. But it seems like y'all styles.
Meth, Just, and Mega.
Who?
Meth, Just, me, and Mega. Who were the other ones left?
Oh, Mega was on it too.
Supposed to be.
Oh, okay. But I'm saying, even out of all the artists' names y'all name, right? Y'all styles, y'all got the best styles to fit together on the record. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like it's, even if I verses, but y'all I heard the final product and it came out crazy, but that's why it should have been that, and I understand.
Yeah, the three voices, the combination of the three.
Yeah, y'all all compliment each other with what y'all bring to the table as artists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so La falls back, he don't get on. So now Mega goes. But when Mega goes, I'm telling Mega, like, he wasn't in pocket, like the delivery wasn't there.
Okay.
There wasn't nothing wrong with the verse, but the delivery, it just wasn't there. So I'm like, nah, Mega, do it again. And every time when I'm saying Mega, do it again, Mega's coming with another verse. But each verse again isn't in the pocket. So I keep telling him, like, nah, that's not it. So now he removes himself from the track, like, you know what? I'm good. Y'all do your shit. Salute the Mega. You know what I'm saying?
Salute the Mega.
And so then now it's me, Just, and Meth left. So now I'm like, all right, now it's three of us. It ain't gonna be this big WuTang record it was about to be, where it wasn't gonna be no hook. Now we need a hook. So I'm like, all right, here's the hook. Y'all two got the voices, so y'all just say the hook. So they said my hook. And that was the hook for Three Amigos. And I just fell back. And then I went last. And did what I did. So it didn't go on, probably because we were down with Black Fist. Black Fist and the powers that be over there wasn't, the best of friends. So why are we gonna help those guys? And it didn't go on. But later on,
I heard that it was is this a rumor? I don't know for a fact, I wasn't there, but I heard that there was something said by Black Fist that might have kind of ruined it.
I don't know, it was all kind of crazy shit, but hold up. Mega had just came home, that's what it was. So that's why he wasn't in pocket
Okay.
Just came home. You know what I'm saying? Let me not say it like Mega has no delivery. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he just came home.
Nah, we know that. That's a fact. We understand that. Even like that's what I was saying. I know every artist, all the artists is dope, but still, like Just said, it was meant to be that way because it was meant to be that way. Y'all three, y'all styles, like just listening to y'all rap on that. Like everybody else could rap, but they pocket would have been like street shit would have been. You know what I'm saying? Just some not just. I don't even want to categorize nobody, but everybody else would have just been, you know, like kind of like hood, like. I know I rap with all of these people. I rap with Mega. I rap with Street Life. I rap with La Banger. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got records with all of these people. So, you know what records you want certain artists on. Like, you know what I'm saying? If like you are a different artist where certain artists, they got certain pockets that they fit in, but you fit in a lot of different categories. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could, you're able to play more than one position. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be the point guard, you gotta get.
There you go.
What you heard? That just started hanging out on the curb with some verdict. Sounding like me can't word it. I put this on the job, I use short circuit. Words is a crap that I walk on. I put on all the real niggas that you talk on. Project live, so on. It's a done deal, don't even go outside and roll. So far strong to get my fuck on. It's on in the song, we can get it on. Gap, track, on the song. It's on in the song, we can get it on. And he bustin' tracks, and he bustin' too many cats that wanna rap and ain't saying nothing, fooling yourself. I let your ass do it to yourself. When they come to cash, we the ones doing it. Who are you walking out door? Cash better reach on. Hockey, reach on. Before you even get a chance to reach on. We fall, me and my street niggas to each on. We all, guess it ain't no question that we sure. We saw, soon as you throw the fucking beat on. Dick by the five, follow our lead on. I'ma have to get your guys out. My shit is black, or it even exit my mouth. S-I-N-Y, nigga, who want try treat about the boy head, boom, bye, IQ sky high, launch all the hardcore, fuck off, why you frontin', cause you don't want for.
Yeah. There you go.
They said we need that Black Fist documentary ASAP. I've been telling King Just that shit for fucking years. Let's get it. But we need a check though. That's what's stopping it though, I'm be honest. We need a check.
So he said, why did the Wu not support Black Fist? And I just said, because the powers that be, their powers that be and our powers that be wasn't the best of friends. So for some of the artists, it trickled down. For some, they did want to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? They just couldn't. You know, we got some of them that say Just was their son and all kind of crazy shit that come out, niggas.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big bro. So I be feeling obligated. Like anybody disrespect King Just or anybody say anything bad about King Just, I feel like I can't tolerate it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's the case because there's plenty of good things they say about the bro, but I'm just like I feel like certain artists that's made statements.
I'm looking for King Just. I want some money. I'm trying to find him. I want some money. I'm looking for him. Where he at?
Yeah.
Tell that nigga owe some money.
What name did he come up with? What name he came up with?
Just created the acronym because I used to be Sick Child. And then I used to be Sick / the Child. I used to spell my shit SICK. Just created the acronym SIC Challenge Illustration. I owe him some money for that. I owe him like $4-5.
Okay. You owe him some Beanie Siegel money, huh?
I owe him $4-5 for that. Lord, I'm looking for him.
So before we
bro, though, like, I was just saying that's the bro though, man. Shouts to King Just, man. Shouts to him for opening the doors and giving us the opportunity to become who we became. You know what I'm saying? Like that's definitely big bro. You know what I'm saying? And all I was saying before is just artists I think they forget how much the
They
bro
could do
like
for others.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, they don't get a bro his flowers enough, like, you know what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about the soldiers, I'm just talking about King Just, period. We deserve our flowers too. But
let me tell you something, boy. Let me tell y'all. Before busting splits, it was just as sick.
Talk that talk.
Tell you, play with me, boy. We've been busting these niggas' ass on stage.
Big fact.
What's wrong with y'all niggas?
Summer Jam.
Nigga, King Just was the first artist to perform on a Summer Jam, Soldier Boy.
You just read my mind. I was gonna say the same thing.
Fuck y'all niggas talking about.
Big fact.
What was that
Fuck
energy
us?
like for you? How was that energy like for you being there and singing, you know, Warriors drumming all that, and just the energy of you being on stage and seeing that? What was that like for you?
Man, I don't be seeing nothing, man. I don't be paying attention to none of that shit, man.
You just wilding out.
I just do what I do. I just black out. Like I'm the greatest. Like, and that's all I pay attention to. Like, honestly, I be trying not to sweat on myself. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, no, I don't pay attention to none of that shit.
Opening up for Rakim just said.
Opening up for Rakim. Yo, didn't Just say, I'm not even going to say that. Just ain't going to tell it. That's why Just is talk.
No.
I believe Just said he shut it. Is that valid? So can I talk about that or no? Because shout to Rakim, though, he's definitely influenced. He's a super dope artist that you know what I'm saying, God MC facts, you know what I'm saying? But he another one too, like I feel like Rakim fit in that pocket of certain MCs. I don't even dare, I hope no rappers don't take this shit personal, like I was saying this shit. But you know what I'm
DK,
saying?
what up?
They dope, but they dope at what they do. Like they can't really do other things, like you know what I'm saying? But I heard that there was a story about King Just performing before Rakim or some shit. Do you want to tell that story or
we opened up for him? Nah, we had to open up for him, right?
Okay.
It was like upstate. I think it was like either Albany or Buffalo. He was upstate somewhere. And like this is when we used to perform on the show deck, right? So the show deck, it is as is. You know what I'm saying? There's no changing it. There's no. You could try to rewind, but
It'd be hard to, because that machines, yeah.
That is that. Your show is your show. And that's what we were performing on. It was not in Atlantic City. It was upstate.
You said Atlantic City. Oh,
no,
all right.
We was upstate.
Gotcha.
We was upstate.
Okay.
So, right. So now, a part of our show, we used to say, like, our intro was, "Who y'all came to see?" And the DJ used to scratch King Just. Now tonight, we got Rakim's backdrop behind us. So I'm like, yo, we can't do that. They're like, yo, we performing off that. We can't do nothing. I'm like, yo, it was not in fucking Jersey, Just. This is upstate, nigga. I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, he opened up for Rakim in Jersey. Shut the fuck up, nigga. What the fuck we talk about? Face is here. Face, what up?
Shout out to my guy Face. We gotta get Face on too. Face, you're welcome to tap in if you want.
The Hillside Scrambler, huh?
Bro.
Maybe we get Face to tap in before we close out.
Yeah, I need to charge him. So they're like, yo, we gotta do it. So we get up there. Who y'all came to see? You know what the fuck they said? Rakim.
Rakim.
I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck. But we end up bodying the show. Like, we bodies the shit. I mean, bodies the shit. Crowd go crazy. So now we step off stage. We stepping off stage and shit. You gonna look right damn near to the fucking edge of the step is the bar. Nigga at the bar with fucking 3 cups of Henny. 1 for him, 1 for me, 1 for Just. This nigga rock him. Yo, y'all niggas killed that shit. Good looking God. Oh, y'all warmed it up. I appreciate it. This is my first groupie experience ever.
Yeah.
He don't know that. Just don't know that. Only I know this. Because you know me, I'm like, yeah, I ain't been looking. Appreciate it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But inside, I'm like, oh shit, it's fucking God rock it. But I ain't doing none of this then and there. In my mind, I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, that's my first groupie experience ever. Nigga had some Henny waiting for niggas. But you know, the first like hip hop nigga that ever like gave me my flowers and said I was dope was Common. We did the Hot 97. They used to have the Furious 5 show or whatever.
Okay.
You said Common?
He said Hot
gotta wait.
97 Furious 5 show, I think.
Yeah, but he said Common, right? You said Common was the first one?
Yeah, so we do the Furious 5 show. We go out there to freestyle and shit. And I remember crazy. The whole time I'm like, don't curse. Don't curse. Don't curse. My second bar, I curse. I say shit. They ready to shut me down, shut off my mic. Everybody said, no, chill, leave. So they let me rock. I got the whole rest of my shit off. So when he was going in, Common was leaving. So then Common leaving, we going in, we spit, and then fucking, now we leaving, Common come back. I said, yo, where that nigga that said this, that. And the niggas is pointing to me. So he's like, nah, for real. Where the nigga that spit that? Niggas is like, yo, right here. He's like, oh shit, yo, I just had to come back.
So, not that like I'm trying to take away from this, because this is all great, but I just want to get into life right now, Virginia. Like, when did you stop rapping? How you came back now? Because you got the Mount Everest joint. What made you walk away and then come back to it?
I mean, what year was that? I can't tell you what year. I don't feel like it. So it was when I had my first scene. Like,
Gotcha.
When that head crown, it was a rap for me. Like, I wanted to focus on that more than anything. Like, I wanted 100% to be put into that. Like, you know, no disrespect to my niggas, and they all here with me.
Right.
But, you know, when they had kids, they was a little younger. And I know if they look at the way they parent now and the way that they parented then, they'd be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Because they're totally different parents now then. I always want to be the parent that they are and that I am now. Then, from day one.
Yeah.
So that's how I always looked at it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's just I wanted to focus on that and try to focus on a different kind of career.
So was it you was a father for X amount of years, you working, you're not in New York anymore. I know you was doing music though, because even while in Virginia, you did a show with I think with Prodigy. Well, Mobb Deep, right? You opened up for them? Or you was with them?
Yeah, I opened up on the what was that, the 20th or the 25th anniversary of the Hell on Earth tour? 20th? It was for Mobb Deep and Smith & Wesson.
Yeah, because you took a picture with General Steele also. Yeah. So, I mean, what was it that made you just come right back into it? Like, what was it that sparked you to be like, my kids is here, whatever, this is the right time to come back and do music?
You know what it is? Like, I quit, and I tried to come back. Let's say I quit probably was like 2008 maybe, right? Then I tried to come back maybe like 2011, real briefly. And I just wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? That's around then is where the game really started to change and shift.
Yeah.
And I had a passion for it. You know what I'm saying? Like with hip hop, like I do this shit because I love this shit. I don't do this shit for attention. I never did this shit. Not to say that I don't want to be paid for what I do, but
It's not what's
been an
really
art for
important
me.
to you in the
It's
heart.
always been a
Yeah.
passion for me. I've
Yeah.
always, you know what I'm saying, bled this shit, breathed this shit. So with me, I didn't love it the way that I felt I needed to love it in the way I loved it once. So I quit again.
Yeah.
I would go through spells of that. You know what I'm saying? And then just eventually I just quitting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The shit would just, I would run from the shit. The shit would find me.
Real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just quitting. I mean, and still now, like, with me, basically, with this music shit, like, I got music for forever. Like, I'm never going to stop doing music. But as far as releasing music, it's not a priority to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it once was. You know what I'm saying? I love this shit, but I also love the freedom to release music when the fuck I want to and go back to just being a fucking dad and going back under my hole and crawling in my cave whenever the fuck I feel like it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna drop a bunch of music to fall on deaf ears as well. So
I believe so.
you know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like I'm more concerned with being the dopest dad than I am being the dopest MC at this point in my life.
Well, yeah, like me, Fess and I talk all the time about parenting, real life, changes in life and doing things and you know, kid life and just what it means to from where you were and where you're going and why you have to change all the time. So yeah, I mean I get it. One of the things too was your Mount Everest video. Your Mount Everest video was a legit video. And I know, you know, Fess and I we're gonna talk about too, like he does the Pay Me Respects, he got the Black Eye City Films. Your production on Mount Everest was beautiful, man. So, like, how was it for you filming that? And, like, you know, is that something you want to venture into as well?
Yo,
Yeah, that whole experience was dope. Shout out to Neff.
Yeah, before y'all say this, my bad. Yo, Desert Eagle and King Duck, man. Y'all been fucking going at it fucking ever.
Yeah, in the chat. Yeah.
Just the bars or something. Like, y'all my guys. I love y'all brothers, man. But y'all like, we got to do a show on y'all or something like that. Even on the comments, y'all going back and forth. Like, I love y'all brothers, man. Shout to Desert Eagle, shout to Bumpy. My bad. Go in and shit. I just wanted to shout out them because they really turning up on the comments and shit. I think Des and Bumpy both tuned in and shit. Appreciate y'all, know what I mean?
The fuck was we talking about?
The video, your production, the video, Mount Everest, and then is that something you want to get into?
Yeah, shout out to Neff. Shout out to Last American B-Boy. Nah, that was something that me and him was just talking about for a few months. And when I hit him, he added, you know, his own vision to what I already had, and we just married the two. And we just went up. We found a location up in Catskill Mountain. It wasn't as advertised, but you know, we made it happen with what we had.
Yeah.
And you know, it came out. Probably came out better than what I envisioned. But all my shit, like, if you notice any of my videos, like, I'm always doing some acting shit. I'm always doing some extra shit. It ain't just me, you know, on the steps rapping or coming out the store. You know, I'm always trying to be entertaining. Period. Just even getting into my fucking outfit and going into yay mode. Like,
yeah,
I'm always trying to push the creativity. You know what I'm saying? That always been me. Like, when I was a kid, I used to walk around with a fucking thermometer in my mouth on some SIC shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always pushing that creative envelope. Like, I'm always trying to take it there. Like, I want to get into acting. I want to get into directing videos. Like, I would love to direct other niggas' videos and give them niggas that type of visual. Like, I be tired of seeing niggas with the same old videos with dope records, and it's the same fucking location. You know what I'm saying? The same old fucking B-rolls. Like, I want a nigga to go somewhere else. I want a nigga to fucking push the envelope and entertain a motherfucker. Like
Like you
see
see
watching you
Fes,
rapping, you fucking move your fingers. Like nobody want to fucking see that shit.
like Fes got pay me respect. You got Streets is watching. I mean, are you gonna get into like with the SI Live? Like, do you have like web series, or you want to get into doing shows also, or just want to stick to music videos?
Nah, I don't know. I take it one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I
Yeah.
just focus on the music. Right now, like I'm focusing on the music.
He's gonna make an appearance in Pay Me Respect Part 4. He will be in it. Even if he has a camera in Virginia, he can send me his part. He will be in it. Pickle will have a sick appearance. I got a role for him.
Do you watch a lot of web series? Like one of my favorite ones is The Brooklyn Way or Respect Life from Project Heat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a Brooklyn dude originally, so they connect to me. But I mean, do you watch them? You know what I'm saying?
I watch them, but in the same token, like me myself per se, it's like seeing one, seeing them all. I love Respect Life. That's my shit.
Yeah.
But it's like seeing one, seeing them all. Like I'm
I go
way
for that.
more creative than that shit to watch that shit all day, all the time, every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I don't even want to play a role in nothing like that. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? It's the same
Yeah.
shit. Like, what attention is that gonna fucking get? You're like, oh, you saw him in that shit? Yeah, he walked over here and said this and walked away and got shot. And I don't fucking do that boring ass dumb shit.
So Fess, you see what he's saying? He wanted to be the main star and never get shot and never get killed. He's gonna be in it from the beginning to the end.
No, like
I'm with my
niggas,
brother. I know what type of role.
Fess know what he gotta do. Fess need to send me the script. That's what Fess need to do. Unless Fess send the script and the script gets approved, the SIC appearance don't get approved.
He's about to put his J on. He's about to be Yay. He says it's gotta be
And I
approved.
love him.
Listen, you my brother. You can write your own script. And I'm saying we could write the script together.
I told y'all earlier, I'm worth more than all of y'all put together. Play with me, boy.
Shout out to SIC.
Oh. Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. I love it. I love it.
Nah, but I'm a creative dude. I got a lot of things, but I'm just not gonna sit here and be talking about a bunch of shit that I know it's not enough hours in the day to do.
Yeah.
So I'm pushing the music. You don't see a lot of promotion because these are things that I'm not gonna be sitting here fucking constantly sharing this, like this, please fucking watch this. I don't got time for that shit. I got a family to raise, I fucking work. So when I can pay to move my shit the right way, you'll see more promotion.
Basically,
you watch it. You don't.
You're a realist.
But you watch it, I bet you'll fucking love it. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I learned from Dame and them niggas, like, watching Dame.
Yo, y'all gonna stop cutting me off too, because I wasn't finished talking. I'm top in the country when I talk. Let me finish talking. Now interrupt me. What the fuck you were saying?
Yeah, you stupid. Yo, Dame,
I said you a realist.
Dame and them niggas, right? And watching like Jay and how Rockefeller did it, right? That's why I be loving to have my brothers involved in things that we're doing, because like even this, like I'm saying, us doing this, anything we do just rolls over to more attention to what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And you're an artist as well, so even beyond being involved as an actor, I still need music. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not only about you playing a scene. You could even be creatively involved in helping me create the what is it called for a movie, like the soundtrack, but not even only the soundtrack, the scores, because that's your creativity. So it's plenty of different lanes to play. Not everybody has to be an actor or a director or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a billion ways for us all to get money in this film shit. So even if that's not what you see as an actor, even though I'm gonna get you in the role, but I'm saying, like, creativity wise, you're a genius. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for me, we not always gonna be working on these teams. Like I think we lost Universal. I guess still tap back in. But we're not always gonna just be doing like this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanna do love stories, I wanna do all different type of shit. And that's what I wanna tap in with you on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we could write some shit together. Like when you talk about scripts and shit, like you don't gotta like the script that I send, cause I know you so creative, you could write your own script and I would like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and we got that type of relationship where we could work like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be beautiful to, even not on this, because this ain't a long-term joint. This is just something we're executing to move on. But on something in the future, let's definitely creatively work. Let's creatively join Q. Let's create something amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm with that. I mean, I was just talking to my aunt from Cali. She an official writer and shit. Like, she got a lot of plugs out there as well. And I'm talking with her on that type of lane, like, to get outside of the box. So that's not the only shit that I want us to be involved in. I just know that's the easy way because we know that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just using that as, like, almost like training for us for the next level. Like, you know what I mean? Let me get DJ Universal back there. Oh. Okay. What happened?
You got the Universal.
Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Hold on. I got him. But yeah, so, you know, creatively, I just want you involved, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love, you have ideas, so you might have plot splits for scripts and shit like that. Like, you're welcome. I welcome all my brother's ideas. Like, even my cast members that I work with, everybody that we work with, I welcome everybody to voice their opinion and whatever they think is going to make it better. Like, let's collectively create something great. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, I'm not investing myself into something that I'm investing properly.
I can't hear you, my bad.
Who shit is that?
Cool, what happened?
It sound like a fan or something is knocking around or a fan going on.
For me, I do have a fan, but that's me. It sounds crazy.
Probably. Yeah, it sounds like it's knocking and rocking.
Nah, it's definitely not knocking and rocking, but I'll try to.
You know what, Sick? I respect the fact though that you are willing to at least say that you know that you can't commit yourself to something, so you won't commit to it. Because a lot of people, like Fes and I talked about, he said too, people say they want to do it and they don't commit. So it's like you get a lot of yeah, and when the time comes to commit to it, they're not there. But the fact that you know what your limitations are and what you're willing to do and not do, that's just as respectable, because you know that you're not going to tell somebody, waste their time and waste your own time, and then your credibility goes out the window.
That's a big fact.
What it is with me, if I put my name on something, I put my name on something. Ain't no 10%, ain't no 25%, ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You the nigga in the background ass nigga. Nah, my name on this shit regardless.
Right.
If I can't put in 100, I ain't putting nothing.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you, one of the things that we did talk about here in our first show is real stuff, real things that's going on and stuff like that. We talked about like a lot of the racism in Staten Island, a lot of the issues between the North and the South. From a different,
I can't stand Staten Island.
yeah, like a different perspective would be where you at in
Only people I like
Virginia.
is the WuTang Clan.
Yeah. Like we talked about how you can be in the Staten Island Mall and these people look at you like I hate you because you're black or you're urban, but yet they're wearing the same urban clothes and bumping WuTang Clan. So it doesn't make sense. Now, where you're at in Virginia, how is it? Like, do you see a lot of these same issues from New York down there, or did they move differently? Because I'm in Mississippi, so I see it completely different too. But you're also right now, you're still more northern than I am.
I ain't black nigga, I'm beige.
Oh, you playing the light skin card?
Nah. Fuck these white people.
So you still see it just as much as Staten Island?
I mean, this shit everywhere.
Nigga, I was arguing with a Karen other than Walmart.
Oh, man. I mean, I sent y'all a video last night that I had come across by accident. And, you know, just talking about being a good father and doing for your kids. What this video was, a young black woman who has multiple baby daddies, and the baby father is a good black man. He's got a good job. He was a radio host. She set him up with the cops, knowing the energy that's there with cops today and all the stigma that
Oh, I
goes
see
on.
that.
She dropped her son off and then called the cops on the father right as soon as she dropped off the son to the father to purposely get him like hemmed up. Like, this is the type of thing we live in. So it's like there's issues everywhere about being a good dad, with racism, within the culture, within everything, you know? I
Yeah.
mean, it's a sad situation, but, you know, it does exist.
I ain't never been through none of that shit, so I don't know.
I mean,
Keep it,
people,
keep it, nigga.
you know what I'm saying? Emotionally, they do some of the craziest nonsense. Like,
I mean, it's a good thing that, you know, you can have relationships and not have craziness.
yeah, when females, when they let their emotions get the best of them,
I think that's his audio with the. I think his audio dipped out again. No.
quality. I'm about to curse this person out when I see them, like they're bugging. Like, bro, what makes you think if I don't answer the first 2 times, you're gonna call me 5 more times? Like,
Isn't your phone on Do Not Disturb?
I don't even know how the call is coming through. It's because my other phone, I guess, and they both connected to my iCloud, so the shit be ringing. I don't know, shit bugging, but I'm clearly canceling the call, and they keep fucking calling.
They think that they special enough that no, he's just canceling because he thinks I'm somebody else.
Somebody special, but bro, come on, like don't call me back.
Just saying, 4 baby mamas. 4. That's a lot of drama.
I'm like, you now, you're blocked.
Well, I can't see his comments. I ain't see that shit.
Yo, Just, I want to say big shout out to Just too. I interviewed Just back in like 04, 05 when he was rocking with Vest, and this was around the same time U-Guard had did the Hillside Scramblers, and he came up to my radio show on WSIA. So big up to Just for that. Well, I'm glad we got you on here, SIC, because like I said in the intro, we wanted to get you on back around April or May when Fes and I first did this and came up with this concept to do this and build. You was the first person that he wanted to have on. So I want to say thank you again for at least taking the time to do this, because when we had first decided to do this, you've been on the conversation with us in the 3-way conversation. We could be on the phone for an hour. So you get the conversation. His signal dipped out. He's trying to come back in.
Yeah, he probably tap back in. I mean, we at 8:48 too. We usually lock for 2 hours, so we got about 10 more minutes, maybe 15 the most. Let's try to wrap soon. With whatever closing, whatever little questions you want to ask next, let's do that. And you know what I'm saying, I think he wrapped out. You might have to wait for him to tap back. He lost service.
Sure. Well, then we'll do the quick plug again for everybody to just rejoin back in. Salute My G's chat sessions. Get your Salute My G's hats at Millie for Life. Check them out, Millie for Life on Instagram. Looking at the CEO right there. All right. Salute My G's. And they come in different colors. I have the black one with the all black hat with the red and blue coming across this way. He got the purple one with the black with the all black. You see this one right here? This is nice. I got a nice fresh pair of Reeboks that go real nice with this. It's a nice little red, white, and blue thing for 4th of July, however you want to do it. Yeah, it's official.
Now, real shit. My guy, I am just tuned in. I don't know if it's going to tune back in, but it definitely was a beautiful session. Like, no, I love the vibe of what we're doing. It was definitely fun. SIC is back on. Hold up, so let's get SIC back in. He's watching.
And I mean, we do have a potential third guest. I mean, for the third show, we do have the potential guest.
We do. So, we're not even going to announce that yet. We're not going to announce.
That's going to be the special announcement then. All right.
Got Murder too. Like, we got to get Got Murder on. We got to get a few people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just something we'll do. I don't even know if we got a a scheduled date? Like, let's just continue to do them when we feel like we want, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, since we're doing this one before Thanksgiving, it's possible we do the next one before Christmas.
Okay.
And then we can do another one right after Thanksgiving. I mean, right after New Year's.
All right, we could do that.
And it's not because we don't have the content, the material, but potentially for the caliber of the person that we are going to potentially have next, it's going to need that build up in the schedule to line it up because of the caliber of the person. He said, just that it better be me.
Yo, King Justice, friend, yo, you my guy. But I love you, King Just, but you're not gonna come. King Just ain't gonna come on the show until we get 100,000 views. That's just how it goes with King Just. I love my brother, but I know he's not coming on the show till we get that. Not pause, you know what I'm saying? But till we get it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shout to the bro. We would love to have you on here, King Just. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. We definitely got a special guest though. That we not going to announce right now, but we got a special guest for the next one. I don't know if SIC is tuning back in. If SIC is not tuning, let's close out.
He wrote, "Let me in."
Pause. A lot of pause.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's funny though? Just to keep it 100, if you go back and watch the first one, King Just, your name was mentioned in the first one that you were going to be on also. So it was in the first one. It was in the first one that you ought to be on the show.
My nigga Just said he a fan. That's a fact. Yo, my nigga Just, word to everything. I don't know why SIC is. We can't let SIC in. I'm sending. Yo, can you send him a request? Because it's not working for me.
I could try.
But shout to King Just. I swear, like I respect him because you can't.
He has to hit his video icon. He has to hit the video icon, and that's how you request to come in.
It just said he left. I'm sending him. No, it just said he left.
It's looking like he's trying to come in, and then the screen goes black. There you go.
You got to promote on for 420.
They trying to kill me, boy.
Oh, boy.
You can't get rid of me, boy. What's wrong with you, white boy? Don't ask me nothing when it comes to me and my brothers. What's wrong with you?
Kanye Easy/SIC. Earlier on, before you got on, Terrence has said that y'all need to do a 260 Jimmy tribute. How you feel about that?
I mean, you talking about my grandfather Jimmy?
For 260, yeah.
That's 240. I'm saying 240 and 280 was Jimmy shit, but yeah, eventually I wish. Like, that's why I can't wait till we get the bread we supposed to have. Cause I'm gonna do a Jimmy Day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna do some shit in memory of him, like some shit where we just give out wild shit in the name of him. Like, are we gonna make that like how some hoods got, like, I think they got in New Brighton, they got some OG that passed away. They got a day for him. Like, I'm gonna initiate that one, but I don't got the bread to sponsor it or start it now. But, you know what I'm saying? One day I'm gonna make that my personal thing, you know what I'm saying, is to do something for Jimmy every year. Like, I do a small shit for my pops every year in the back of 220. That's just some family shit. But I'm saying for Jimmy, I want to create some kind of Parkfield tradition in his name. Like, he's definitely a legend. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
You heard that?
Well, maybe you can get it done as a community thing. So if the money is not all on you, you can work with other people in the community or people that knew him in businesses to do it, together collectively, so you have more input than just all of it on your shoulder. Just get enough people involved who will support it and not, give you funny talk. So this way it's going to be done correctly with enough people. Maybe somebody that does the shirts besides you, somebody that can cover the food or has a food connect that already runs a business or a food truck that, is willing to come do it and is not like, going to front on you for what you're trying to do conceptual wise.
Nah, real shit. You right, bro.
Because, if you're going to do something like that, if you got that many people that respect the name, they will show up and they'll be willing to just throw money at you because of the cause. Because if they understand what it is, so you have to also then get people that's from your age and older that remember and understand the impact of who this person was, so that they can be like, yeah, I got you. That legacy is going to live on. Let's work.
Not real shit. That's a fact. You're right about that. But it's definitely, even if I'm not able to get other people involved to make it happen, that's something just on my soul I'm gonna make happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's on me. That's my grandfather. He was the hood grandfather to everybody. Don't get it twisted, because everybody knows Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? But that's like, he passed on my birthday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he stayed. Like, everything means something to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So it's just that's just me and him, our attachment. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do something. Like, you know what I mean? That's one of my life achievement goals. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yo, Jimmy used to call me a girl, yo. I couldn't stand that nigga. I had the braids and shit. I had no mustache. Hey, come here, you little girl.
Yeah, he was the epic, bro.
Where's Tony?
Respectful,
Where's
but people.
Tony, you little girl?
Hey, but before we actually get on this SIC, you said you want to talk about your brother, and you said you wanted to make sure you spoke on your brother.
Oh. So I heard later on that my brother was the actual one that plugged just in with the owner of Black Fist.
Okay. Word. So Bass knew Bass was the link to Black Fist?
Bass was the link between the plug between Justin H on some yo. You need to sign him. Yeah.
Okay. I never knew that.
Me either. I found this out later.
Bass deserve a finder's fee.
There's that money again.
Just saying. Listen. He deserve a finder's fee. Right, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. But I mean, Justin's on right now. He definitely could confirm it. Listen, 6 saying that it's a fact. We don't sit here and tell no lies and shit like that. So I know if they come out, pause. If he speak it's the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask. So we covered your Park Hill history. We covered, meeting Fess, working with Shaolin Soldiers, working with Just, Mount Everest project, your Wildin' Out days in Nuda, your tour days, some of the instances you went to touring, being the dad, working, having those morals and doing that. We talked the other day. You do a podcast also?
I'm in the development stages. It ain't a podcast, it's an iCast.
I like that.
You know what I mean? So it's me and my partner Dirty and my partner Exotic. So you got it's called Way Too Much. WEIGH. You know what I mean? So we weighing in on the shit. You know what I mean? We'll have one main topic that we really, really dive into. And then we'll have just be bullshitting with whatever happened throughout the process of the week or whatever.
So more political, like a main political topic that's in the news that's weighing heavy on the world or whatever, and then just surrounding that.
It may not be political. You know,
just important.
Just something to, just some medicine.
Yeah,
some food for thought. You know what I mean? Like, we did an episode called Social Media Madness. You know what I mean?
She's busy posting on her IG. I'm posted, baby, living my dreams. And I don't really care about your Facebook. I just care when I pull up how your face look. She going crazy on the Twitter though. I get it, I really dig it though. But all you doing is dance and feel like my love crash with social media madness. Social media madness.
That's 2 times. That's 2 times. Yes. We spoke about Social Media Madness when it first came out on the show, and now he's playing on the second show. So that's 2 times in each show. Social Media Madness got the plug.
We love each other. We support each other. We brothers. We want to see all our brothers win. We want to see all of us watch this grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Watch my boy 6 shit grow. Like, pause. You know what I'm saying? But you watching the process of us becoming great. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're watching the process of us going out to get what we deserve. Like, you know what I'm saying? And achieve the things that's in front of us, that we just had to get our business straight, our minds right, and we just had to go and get that shit. And I love to see my brothers doing shit, positive shit. Salute to you, SIC. We supporting your podcast. We sharing. We doing everything to be behind. You know what I'm saying? We did everything to be a true supporter, a true friend, a true brother. We got you. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you.
Yeah, before I get up out of here, I just want to say salute to you, Fes. You always been here for me from day one. You joined in a line with me for the third rail. Any plug you got, what I feel is arguably one of the best rap collectives of all time. You heard?
Real shit.
I'm gonna let you finish. With the third rail was one of the best collectives of all time.
That's a fact. Shout to Desert Eagle, shout to Jim Jack. Classic
Shout out to everybody that checked in. I mean, we had a good amount of people coming in and out. Maybe some people's leaving right now because they want to watch Shaka versus Stephanie Mills or whatever it is, you know.
Let me finish giving him his flowers, though. Nah, for real, though. Fes has always been in my ear. Every time that I tried to put it down, he's always been like, yo, I need you for this, I need you for that. Nah, they need you. I don't need you, they do. You know, he's done a lot of my video work. He's been there as a brother. Our relationship is way deeper than rap. So I just want to salute him on that, just for the brotherhood. You know, we go back and forth. I'm his worst critic. I give him shit all the time.
You A&Rs, like you, Prezi. Matter of fact, just you and Prezi. Y'all are the two go-to people that, if I could please y'all, I feel like I could please the world. Like King Just too, but you and Prezi are my, like I know y'all not my A&Rs, but I'm saying, like you feel what I'm saying? Y'all two, to me, are the two people that I turn to. You and Prezi. If y'all don't say it's a go, it ain't a go. Straight up and down. I swear to my pop.
And back to the flower giving, I gotta salute King Just, my brother. Open doors, endless opportunities, always been there to support. You know what I mean? So I definitely gotta salute to him. Salute to all my soldiers, Leatherface, Big Hot, Baby Paw.
Baby Paw.
Who else? Who else we missing? I don't miss nobody.
Soft, Mega Dog.
Mega.
Who? Rob Rebel, Son Duke. You know what I'm saying?
Sam the Sick Broad.
Facts. Sam the Sick one.
I don't want to miss nobody.
We missing BS. BS. Hold on, we can't forget BS. BS. We got to shout y'all out. I know King Just is gonna say something in the comments. We got to shout y'all out.
You said it.
But start y'all out. We got to shout out. But shout to BS though. Shout to my guy BS.
Yeah.
One of the soldiers that don't get his flowers either, and he deserved it because he was influenced. He influenced all of us young OGs, all us young artists. He played a big part in helping us create our own style.
Rest in peace to KC. Rest in peace to Boo Boo.
Rest in peace, Boo Boo. Straight for that.
They said Body Snatch. Somebody, I think Just at MLK and Rebel.
We said all that name. We said all that.
Son Duke.
Who's MLK?
Liz. He started shit.
KC.
We said all of that.
Yeah. Yep. Boo Boo.
We said Boo Boo.
Yeah. Shout out to H&L. Shout out to H&L.
Who's H&L?
A lot of life lessons.
Okay.
ST is a given. We spoke on S Face. We definitely.
That was in the beginning. He came in later. He'll have to go back and watch the rerun to get the full story on you and ST and Wonder and the whole triangle since he came in after.
Yo, ST, I love you, brother. You know that. We all love you. ST's the fucking GOAT. That's a fact.
Absolutely.
We gotta build a Yo, that's another goal. I'm gonna build a fucking statue of ST. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Undeniably.
After your money, I'm building a statue of ST of Staten Island.
Undeniably.
That's how you said I want to do when I get money. You know what I'm saying? Buy ST a statue. You know what I'm saying? Right by PS57.
I never go in the verses against ST.
Yo. Nah, I love y'all brothers though, man. It was great. It was a blessing, man. Anything everybody want to close out. I love y'all, man. It's beautiful. We have these conversations all the time, but it's beautiful to have it on this platform. Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the day ones that tuned in. I seen most of y'all. Some of y'all may not want to be embarrassed, so I'm not gonna say y'all names, but shout out to all of y'all. I seen y'all chime in, chime out, still chime in. Salute to y'all. Thanks for having me. Thanks for taking time out your day. Whoever's here, go enjoy the verses or whatever the fuck y'all doing. Thanks for spending time with me.
Look, see, King just said he enjoyed this but didn't want to join in.
I might be back for part 2. You never know. I might have Larry Hoover Jr. You never know.
If we got King just saying he enjoyed it, that's a win, bro.
He's saying nobody watching.
Listen, we gonna put the on. You got the plug. You send me the link for how we can download it. We're gonna put the show on YouTube. So I'm gonna have it to the YouTube channel too. So it'll be able to view. You can also view it on the page still after it's down. So we will get more views and more people to tune in. Like I said, I appreciate all y'all. I said everything I have to say. I enjoyed listening to the story.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You'll get your own shine, Just. You just got to come on and say you want to do it, and you get your shine.
That's a big fact. We would love to have King.
He'll get the same promotion and all.
Yeah.
You always ask you, I will never shine.
After we do our next one, like we.
He said a nigga too ashy, he'll never shine.
Oh. Yo, hold on. We never asked the question. We got to close out with this, right? What was the question? Was it who's the best rapper, Method Man or King Just? Was that the question?
Who was? It was at first. It was Kappa was one of the main rappers to start in Park Hill before everybody. But the question we had prepared for him was Meth or Just.
Oh, okay. That's Meth or Just. We just asked if Meth or Just.
Meth or Just.
Yep. Who's your pick?
Man, Meth stole from King Just. Meth or Just. That's easy. Just is the original. Meth stole from King Just.
I'm dead.
Well, there you have it. The real deep roots.
I'm dead.
Nah, I'm just playing. I only say that because there was a Drink Champs interview where Meth had, I think it was on Drink Champs. Meth said when Just first came, Just came with some weak shit, which he was probably referring to like the flow, the sing-songy. And then when he came back with some shit.
Okay.
And then there was a freestyle that came, and Meth was like, well, I'm gonna kill him with the new style, like my man King Just, a Black Moon, and then starts rhyming with that sing-songy flow that Just had.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I ain't saying something bitter, but whatever. He said he was doing the King Just flow.
Arguably, right?
I
feel like King Just is the inventor on Staten Island. He's the originator of that style. Like, I don't know if I could compare ODB to that. Like, it's different. But King Just is like, to me, I don't know. I don't know the roots, but that was the first place I heard that type of style. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely want to shout out Meth too, because Meth is the bro. I fuck with Meth. Like, I don't know if I told this story last time, but you know how I want to say this because I want to big Meth up. He a real dude. How I met Meth right back then. Remember, we didn't really fuck with them. Not because we didn't fuck with them, but we fuck with people that was just on the other side. So we didn't associate with that crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really say what up to none of them or nothing. No disrespect. But I didn't.
I did.
But you knew them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. I'm from 160. I'm from 240. So I didn't really associate with them. I didn't see them. I don't know nothing about them really. So my introduction to Meth was one day I'm walking down to RG and Meth is like, yo, Fes, what up? And I'm like, what up? Like, you know what I'm saying? On some cool shit, what up? You know what I'm saying? And he like, yo, why you don't ever say nothing to me? And I'm like, cause I don't know you. And they go like, it ain't no funny shit, but I don't know you. And he was like, nah, now you know me. Put his hand out and shook my hand. And ever since then, I break my neck to say what up to Meth, because I feel like that was some genuine fly shit. Like, and ever since then, he been mad cool. I even remember one day we stopped at my mom's in the hill. My mom's love Meth in there. You know, everybody love Meth in there. And I called him over to the car, and he was like, yeah, your son is great. And he was spit he said some of my verse and was like, yo, now you killed that on Shaolin Soliders. So son always showed mad love. I fuck with Meth, and I always go out my way to make sure that if I see Meth down the block, I'll make him my business to say what up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that he just gave me that type of vibe off of that introduction. You know what I mean? But back to King Just, though, I definitely feel like he invented that style. And a lot of other artists, even beyond Staten Island, I feel like, you know, because Just was on songs with like dudes like Mac and Maniac. I feel like all of those dudes kind of created themselves from Just, like, you know what I'm saying? Ill and Out, Scratch, like, you know what I mean? A lot of dudes, you know what I mean? He might even influence Gz. Yeah, I'm saying that because Just was like the first to really do that singing shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, because I came into Staten Island in 95. When I was in Brooklyn and Queens before I got there, Wu was popping, Just was popping, so nobody knows what's going on. We from Brooklyn and Queens side would assume that y'all was all one force. I think it was Terrence or somebody asked early in the question, what was it that Wu and Shaolin Soldiers didn't get along? Why did y'all not?
I told you, it was the powers that be that didn't
get along. Right, okay.
Yeah, we didn't have no beef, we didn't have no issues. We just was from two different. The older niggas that we fuck with was their age, like, but they was getting money and they put us on, and they didn't associate with them. So loyalty, you don't associate with whoever your big bros don't associate with. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was by association, like real shit. Like we was just seeing the black this and the flag. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told that story. Like these dudes took us off the block to traveling across states and shit. Like. We felt like they was going to take us to the top, you know what I mean? So we was loyal to that. We wasn't going to ship anybody for that. It didn't matter who you was. If you wasn't Blackfish, we wasn't jacking you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, not for nothing, them niggas did snatch me up. Like, them niggas came and got me from 216 and took me on a little One for the Man, little, you know, couple shows or whatever the case may be, right? But then when it was time to come back home, drop me back off where you got me from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think then they could have secretly been trying to take me away from that situation that I was in. But again, like he just said, your loyalty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So loyalty kept me where I was at. And not to say that that's where I wanted to be anyway. But it could have been an option for me. But
you don't have regrets then? You're just saying that it was just a different situation. Yeah.
No.
I got you. I mean, listen, it's all cleared up though. You're doing what you're doing. Your relationships are still where they are.
I don't regret not fucking with niggas. Niggas regret not fucking with me, boy. Fuck you think you talking to about regret? The next nigga talk to me about regrets. Next grown man talk to me about TikTok, any of that shit. Fuck you talking about regrets. Fuck out of here.
He's afraid he might get jumped. So Riz, you saw what Just said? Just said that, you know, y'all was shouted out before Sons of Man, Killer Army, and all that. So at least, I guess he's saying that y'all had your props, in a sense.
There was no Killer Army. There was no Sons of Man. Let's talk about it, right? And I'm going to throw this out. There's no disrespect, but I'm speaking facts. And I'm glad I'm kind of drinking because I probably wouldn't have said it if I wasn't, right? But, you know, there was no Killer Army. There was no Sons of Men. That was created because of Shaolin Soldiers. Killer Army, Shaolin Soldiers. Killer Army, Shaolin Soldiers. Killer Army, Shaolin Soldiers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the same wording, yeah.
Basically, Killer Sin was the Shaolin Soldier. They took Killer Sin, put him in a group, and then named it Killer's Army. I'm just being real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we were the soldiers. We wore the fatigues. We misfits, like all our groups was things on some soldier shit. And I'm not dissing nobody. I'm just speaking facts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was wild groups that did that. Bush Baby stole our swag. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother talk. Like, I say this to people when people laugh and think it's a joke. Like, Jadakiss stole Wild from us. Santana stole Mic Check 1212. We have Mic Check 1718. But dudes don't listen. Niggas think we just cloaking. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit. They niggas stole, though.
Yeah.
Shout to them, though.
Yeah. You already know. It is what it is.
Do I sound bitter? Because I hate to that's what I hate to sound. I hate to talk about shit and sound bitter. So if I sound bitter,
no, it's not bitter. You're giving the history to something that you've been hearing in other platforms and other people's creativity, but it's not creativity when it's a style taken from you. You're just stating a reality.
If you gotta ask if you sound bitter, then you sound bitter, nigga.
Feel you? Nah, listen. I'm just, bro. You know me. I'm in a different space in life. I'm trying to be more politically. Even when I'm drinking, I know how to.
I'm not.
The old me. This and me was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was a crazy mix. But I'm in a different space. I could do this. You know what I'm saying? And I could still be a civilized human being.
So I mean? if you're in a different space, then don't ask if you sound bitter and just speak from the space that you're in. Keep it pushing.
Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a man that I'm good with taking advice, especially from my brothers or people. Most of the people that's on the line, people I know. So, you know, I love feedback because I feel like feedback can make listening to feedback and listening to people's advice and what they tell you can make you a better person. Like, a lot of times we just shut information out. Like, nah, I don't want to hear that. I do want to hear it. I want to hear what people got to say because I feel like I'm gonna apply that and try to be better at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Just, we know to shout out Shaheem. We gonna give him his flowers too.
Nah, shout out to Sha. Let me tell you why I gotta shout out Sha. Because Sha was always like the way you wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the measuring stick. You know what I'm saying? So you had to achieve Sha's level or better, or you ain't do shit.
That's a fact.
So as long as Sha continued to push and do him, especially being young, not only did that give me hope, but that also was competition.
Yeah,
Just said he said you lying.
You know what I'm saying?
Sha was that nigga. Sha was like, in that time, he had the legs. He was like young nigga. Like, I can't say too much, but listen, Sha was cool. Shout to him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, definitely. He a whole legend. Like, I don't know about the rest of the flunkies, but
flunkies.
Hold up, you jacking the flunkies? You jacking that? Nah, because some niggas ain't flunkies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to.
I was just saying that shit to be funny, nigga.
All right, say no more.
Look, I don't want what's his name?
You said that to himself.
No,
you got in the interview that he had people at all the other acts.
I'm just playing. I don't want none of that smoke. What's his name? I want Knuckles coming for me.
I'm a positive brother now, right? But I could still rap. So rap smoke is cool with me. I just ain't trying to be out doing some knucklehead shit. So anybody who want to say a rap, like, you can say a rap. I'm still nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't just trying to be out here doing no ignorant shit.
I don't want knuckles coming. I don't want no skit to come to life. I don't want none of that. I'm just playing.
Real shit. I respect it.
But Shy's a whole legend. That's what I will say.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Well, just to touch on that, Fest, yeah, you know you could still rap because we did 5 mixtapes together, and most of it was classic stuff. Only a few of it was your new stuff, and we haven't even gotten to the bag of your newer stuff. So, yeah, you could still rap. You know this.
And I love to do it, like Six said. I'm saying we love it.
Yeah. Craziness. Yeah, this has been a good one, man.
I mean, no matter what, nigga, we still gonna tear your head off, like, and that was the whole purpose of Mount Everest. Like, I do all kind of different shit. Like, I'm so comfortable in my skin, I don't give a fuck. I'll do a country record and not give a fuck.
I feel you.
I won't probably, and I haven't, but I'm just saying, I'm so comfortable in my skin. Like, I don't come outside trying to be tough every day and feel like because I do this record, I'm not tough on Tuesday. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So I'll jump out the window and I'll do whatever. But I think because of that, niggas think that I don't do this. And niggas think that I haven't influenced the whole fucking generation. Like, you fucking can't. Anybody that raps after Shaheem raps, it's because of me, boy.
Yo, hold on. You know what, sis? We still talking and we were supposed to close out, but we still rolling. I'm gonna ask some real shit, bro. Like, because there's been talks, right? Six, you know, you one of the greatest artists. This is me giving you your flowers, saluting you. You one of the greatest artists. Your talent level is incredible. Your creativity level is incredible, right? But sometimes it go over people's heads, right? And I be hearing people, like, I know people that love and appreciate it, but there's some people that, like me and Universal, we had this talk, right? And there's people that feel like, you know, it may go over their heads or whatever like that.
That they don't get you.
Speak on that. Because I want them to understand. I mean, because I see it. I mean, and I'm not saying this is everyone. I mean, this is just, but we speaking on. There have been some people that's like, you know, well, maybe I don't quite understand, or you know, because they're used to this shit that we do now. That's so simple and dumb shit. Like, I'm not even gonna call it dumb shit because I don't want to disrespect.
No, you could say it. There's the shit today is dumb. You could say it. It's real. There's whack rappers out there. Keep it 100. You are MC lyricists. They are whack rappers.
But I like some of the young artist shit, so it's not all. I don't want to categorize everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Tell them niggas, Rennie Bill said, get back to rap. It means keep it too much.
Rennie said, get back to rap.
Keep it too
know
much.
What I'm saying? But my point of that is, like, you know what I'm saying? Dudes, it go over dudes' heads a lot with the talent that we try to give. Not even try, I hate to try to feel, that we attempt to give to the people. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? And can you explain it more for them to even understand it more? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's really finding a balance between the creativity and the growth and giving them that shit that they want to hear. I mean, people can't expect for you to be in a space that you once were all the time, every day. Motherfuckers grow.
Yeah.
So as you grow as a person, as a man, like, let's be honest. The shit that people are talking about is what? Gangsta, I'ma kill you nigga shit?
Real shit.
As you grow, are you gonna continue to talk about that shit? Because after a while, art imitates life. So a nigga my age saying that shit, it just makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when everybody else is saying that, and we've always came up being different, being comfortable in our own skin, not doing what everybody did, not following the trends. Now we're in a world of where it's nothing but that, and that's what you have to do. And you looked at how I'm looked at now.
Real shit.
As the nigga that's not following the trends, as the nigga that's, what are you doing? Doing something different. How dare you? You don't understand you. No, you don't want to understand me. So again, it's a fine line in finding that balance. Yeah, I get it. But then also, I'm never going to want to sit there and entertain that just because motherfuckers say that. I hear the whispers. But when you're in the space that you in, how the fuck can you go back if you all you see is forward? You ain't paying attention to fucking what's behind you and the whispers. All that's behind you. Ain't none of that shit ahead of you. What you paying attention to that shit for?
Real shit.
You know what? I give you credit though for at least being musically and creatively out there because of the fact that you taking a risk as an artist, put yourself out there to say I'm gonna do this the way I want to do it and not conform to what they expect me to do from 20 years ago.
It's no different from niggas being kids and niggas that went out and went and did that. And went and did that and went and did that. When I said, nah, I'm not doing that, it's no fucking different. In music, niggas is going and doing this, doing that, and doing this. Cool. It may not be for me. Or I may try it, but nah, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always gonna push the creativity more than I'm gonna push I'm gonna out rap you or I'm gonna kill you.
Respect.
Right.
I've always been comfortable in my own skin, so why change now?
That makes sense. Well, we are at 2.5 hours, and it's been great.
Great.
Nothing has been lame about it. It's been fun. It's been energetic. We covered a lot of topics.
Yeah, we did great, bro. Appreciate y'all, man.
We definitely saluted the G. It's the SIC.
It's the SIC. Yo, you got a I don't know if we can talk about that. Are you still doing the bad boy thing and shit like that? I know you still bringing that to life, or should I not even said that?
I mean, yeah, but you know, in due time, let's.
You link everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, let's just focus on the music right now. SIC is on the way back. Mount Everest, if you haven't go seen it, go check on YouTube. SIC Mount Everest, MTEVEREST. I'm on all of the streaming platforms. SIC Mount Everest. Follow me on all
King
streaming
just
platforms.
just said you a sellout.
I see him.
Oh gosh.
Just is somewhere eating fucking bologna and cheese, calling me a sellout. Fuck out of here, nigga. Laid up with a white broad. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Beating the warrior drum.
Tell Ashley I said have a good night. Fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah, but stay tuned for the iCast, the Way Too Much iCast. That's coming top of the year.
Okay.
More music. Music is Medicine. The album in its entirety coming soon.
Okay.
And that's all we're going to focus on. That's all we're going to plug right now.
Hold on. I got one more. But what the fuck is going on with our video, man? Like, what's going on, man? Can we talk about this?
I need some After Effects, and I need some After Effects that are really going to excite me.
So let's talk behind the scenes. Let's talk behind the scenes about how we could take whatever you got already, and I can help get it to, we're not gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? And we could maybe him the slash what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's his direction. It's just kind of a headache dealing with that, but we got to do what we got to do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If that's the direction you want to go. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got some things in the works. It just hasn't been a priority for me at the time, but
understandable.
I got some things in the works. Like I said, top of the year, I want to get back at it with that and a few other things, but I don't want to discuss it.
Say no more, brother. We keep that on the hush for now. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like a plan. Well, it's been great. That's for sure.
That's a
But
big
there
fact.
is, just to let them know what we're talking about, because you said the other thing and the thing, so we can definitely let them know what we're referring to is a record that I have in the stash called Power. Very powerful record featuring Gz Fes Taylor, Leatherface, and myself. We back at it. It's crazy. We got a video shot for it. Like I said, we just waiting on some After Effects. We're gonna pop that off at the top of the year with a bottle.
Real shit.
You know what it is? Because of Mount Everest, I done set myself up for that. You know what I'm saying? Now that shit gotta look like some shit, or it's gonna be some shit.
Or it's not gonna be anything, yeah.
And if the shit ain't worth the shit, then I don't wanna be with the shit.
Real shit. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
But it's coming. Any other questions before I get out of here? Anything else we want to plug? Anybody else we forgot?
I think that's it, brother. I think
we covered a good amount. Yeah.
We got pretty much everything that we wanted to, you know what I'm saying, talk about. It's been a beautiful session. Till we out of here, bro. I'm twisted.
Oh, never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing about when you leave.
Brother, nah, you can't even say it. Say it. You gotta say it now. We can't close out. We say it.
Nah, it wasn't that. It was nothing. Just Wendy Williams tried to play me one day.
Oh.
We was at the Apollo. We had a show at the Apollo. She back there like, you know, what are you doing? You need to be in school. Some shit like that, she said.
Oh, what?
But then when the blunt is lit, she go, she's trying to get it, you know, she's trying to get me to pass the shit. I'm like, what are you doing trying to smoke weed with me? I should be in school. Yo, speaking of weed, hold up, fuck it out of here. I got a funny ass white man story.
Yeah.
When these niggas took me, we didn't even get into none of that, and this is another different story. We done ran into Red a couple times. But nah, when Meth and them came and snatched me up to do this little show they was doing or whatever.
He said Wendy Williams stories are his, not yours.
He got more. He got much more. That's all I got. He was around much longer. Let me find out you made up the how you do. Fuck out of here, nigga. So yo, we now mind you, I'm like all of 15 maybe. Probably no Peach Fuzz, nothing. These niggas snatched me up. I'm on a Def Jam fucking tour bus, right? So we go wherever we go. This is my first like show. Like I don't even think I was doing shows with Just at the time. My first show. So niggas is smoking, and the nigga Meth looks Red that boy tells Red he's finished to pass it to me. Like, pass it to my man when you done, right? So I don't know, some college kids. It was some group of people around. Just you know how motherfuckers be around. You think they with somebody, that nigga think they with you, and you think he with them. It's one of them. So I'm so young, Red don't think to pass me the blunt. He passes it to one of the college dudes or whatever. So now they hitting the L or whatever. Meth like, yo, where the L at? I'm like, I ain't got no fucking L. He's like, yo, I told Reggie to pass you the L. Nigga Reggie like, yo, where the L? He said, I passed it to you. You told me to pass it to. Meth like, I don't know that nigga. Who the fuck is that? Red like, I don't know that nigga. Who the fuck is that? I thought he here with you. Yo, the nigga Red walks out on that nigga, yo. This nigga's in mid-pull, like blunt in his mouth. Snatches the shit out the nigga mouth. Give me my fucking weed, nigga. I don't know, dick. Yo, nigga. That was like my first tour action. You know what happened to that night? And you know who will tell you? Carlton Fist will tell you. Fucking, the nigga, who was it? Was it Jamal? The illegal nigga that was fucking with Redman? It was Jamal, right?
Jamal.
That's a fact.
Jamal was on the bus. And this nigga fucking Fredro, he owed Fredro money, I guess. Dice game, whatever. Nigga was fronting, not paying the nigga the money, playing around. Yo, I literally watched this nigga Fredro, you know, like in a movie or cartoon, you just dig a nigga, like shake the nigga upside down type shit.
Word.
The nigga Fredro literally shook this nigga Jamal upside down, bro. Got everything out the nigga pockets in front of everybody on the fucking bus. Red wasn't on the bus.
Yeah.
But it was him by himself, and he was with Red and them niggas. But I remember I was on the bus, Fist was on the bus, Ray was on the bus, because that nigga Ray, right after that shit happened, looked right in the back of that nigga was like, I was like, damn, that shit was fucked up.
Lil Jamal's gonna have a disc for you to remember. He's gonna have a disc record out. He's gonna be mad at the interview.
Yo, the shit happens.
Just telling it like it is.
Nah, yo, this was before the battles at Redman with Redman. I want to say battles, but I guess it all was a battle if he was rapping. The battles were Red at the party that his man used to throw down the block at Park Hill. That was before or after?
It might have been the same time. I don't know. It was the month of the Man tour though. So it was when Matt first got signed to Def Jam and they joined. All they had was How High.
If you remember that though, like the cipher, it wasn't ciphers. It was one cipher particularly I remember that we always rapping down the block.
That was at Ellis crib.
Yeah, Ellis used to throw the parties and he was messing Red's manners and shit. You know what I'm saying? I respect Red too that day for even rapping with us. Like, he was really going bar for bar with us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was like 3-4 of us and just Red. And every time one of us went, Red went.
Yeah, we was trying to get crazy too. He was getting crazy too. Like I said, that was a nice cipher. You know what I mean?
DJ Twins tried to rap too, but he was garbage. Shout out DJ Twins, but he was DJ Twins. Nigga, fuck out of here. But
I feel you.
I mean, Red must have respected y'all a lot. He ended up getting a house in Park Hill. He must have felt like, damn, y'all niggas is real nice. I'm gonna be around y'all.
That's real shit. Red fuck with meth and them niggas. He like a WuTang member damn near. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for this many years. Yeah.
Yeah, and he owned a Richmond Hood, Staten Island. Word.
Yeah.
So he half owner. So he got businesses on Staten Island as well.
Yeah, he could have easily opened it up in Jersey. He could have easily done Jersey style.
I'm pretty sure he probably has something in Jersey too. You know what I'm saying? I know Red, so he don't only have something on Staten Island. You know what I mean? But just the fact that he has something on Staten Island so that he fuck with Staten Island, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
that nigga will own some little small shit and won't be, you know what I'm saying? That nigga own him a fucking little harami store or whatever. Nobody will know.
Dudes ain't dumb, bro. Like, a lot of dudes, like, even before we get out of here, Shelter Deck, like, you know what I'm saying, real shit. Like, you know, we had our issues or whatever, but Shelter Deck, he a smart dude. Like, a lot of these dudes that you think is smart don't be smart. Like, the flashy dudes, like, these dudes be making wild, stupid decisions. It'd be like the dudes that you don't think that got it, that probably do got some money because they thinking smart on investments and shit like that. I was around, bro, so I know how he thinks. Like, son is in the real estate and all kind of different shit. So, you know, the other niggas that you might think is well off just because they got the big chain, like, he might be better off than them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how that shit works. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, because you never want to let people see how much you shine like that, because if they assume you got nothing, that's your power move.
I guess, you know,
because you're not drawing attention to yourself.
I feel you. That's what Frank Lucas said, right? Like, he said, the flashy news always.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool too, but I kind of disagree because I like flashy shit, but I'm quiet though. Like, I like loud shit for my clothing, but I'm not a loud nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't somebody that walk in the room and gotta to get attention. Like, I just get attention because, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's valid to a certain extent because a lot of dudes do display that. with loud clothing and they be having loud behavior. But it's some people that just like loud shit, but they ain't allowed. The behavior don't follow it. Like I feel like I'm an example of that.
Yeah, it's not a 100% follow to the T. It's who you are. So yeah, everybody's different. Yeah.
Real shit. You know what I mean? But I understand where they're coming from when they say that. I mean, it's definitely a valid point. Like usually the loudest, not even dress wise, but the loudest person, because that's the fact. When we doing aggressive shit, like usually the dude that's like trying to prove that he's super aggressive is probably the pussiest nigga in the room. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's doing that, so he's attempting to get the other people to scare the other people away from testing him, to think that he's this fucking super. And most of the time, those people are the softest people. So I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Justice trying to start something. He wants to talk about soldiers versus GP Wu.
We can have that's what I want to do with King Just. I said, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do. How about we do we have fucking 8 people on. We have fucking soldiers versus GP Wu, and we had that conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? That would have been like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but you gotta be here because it's live, so everybody could tune in from wherever they at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't all gotta be in one to make that happen, but that would definitely be interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Pop the Burn Horn. We have Pop the Burn Horn and King Just, and then we still sprinkle everybody else. That's the story I want to tell too, like documentary wise. Like we talking about Black Sis documentary. I want to do that documentary again. I know Just on the bag, but I feel like we got to go out and do some of this shit, especially documentary. I feel like that's easier to achieve than film. We got to go out and do it, then present it to somebody and get the bag. That's just how I feel.
I got you. Well, yeah, I'm good with y'all. I mean, if you want to continue. But if not, I think we covered a lot.
It's whatever y'all say, bro. We definitely went over time, but I ain't complaining. Like, you know what I'm saying? We still got people tuned in. And again, the shit is going to be, but I don't want it to be so long as, you know what I mean? But I enjoy hearing Drink Champs. I enjoy watching the other podcasts. It's just interesting. If we talking about both, then it's whack. You know what I'm saying? But I think we've been a lot of real shit. So, you know, whenever I'm going to close out, I'm with y'all. If y'all got something else y'all want to say, I'm with y'all as well.
I mean, I'm just glad you was able to cover a lot of the Park Hill history, your history, what it meant for y'all growing up, because it shows the development of who you became, how you became who you are as an artist, and what you into. So how you know you got to let people know about y'all and your history.
What's the shit?
Well, there's some bitch that just hit me on Facebook and said I look good in my lime green shirt, so I'm about to get about. I just playing. Nah, that shit ain't happening. Change, man. I don't do that shit.
Come say something, man.
Nah.
So we get out.
I just playing. I ain't trying to get y'all. Ain't trying to get nobody in trouble, including myself. Getting the fuck up out of here. Yo, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. Yay. Just shut the fuck up. This nigga's already promoting him on me.
Wow.
Leave it to the king. I love you too.
Hey, for King Just, he's gonna come with. There's gonna be a whole list of requirements for King Just. You don't even know how it is to work for him. He's gonna give us a list of. We gotta send a limo for him. Like we gotta have lighting. Like we gotta have like somebody to serve him drinks, like you said. That I was thinking about doing. We gotta have a drink server for him. His request list is gonna be like some fucking some Gz shit. Like I'm just telling you that.
He just asked if we all got Vax cards. Like I ain't come on, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do the proper outro. This has been Salute My G's chat sessions with the SIC. Thank y'all for joining us. We will let you know the next time we do this. The flyers will be out there. The flyers are done very, very beautifully. And thank you to SIC for coming on and joining and giving us the
I
insight.
don't talk to nobody. I don't be talking to nobody, man. I talk to myself. That's who the fuck I talk to. I don't talk to nobody to have me. Y'all motherfuckers, this shit, man, this shit, if it's up, it better be all the way the fuck up. I don't fucking talk to nobody. So if I'm here, then it's fucking up, nigga. I ain't crazy. Y'all fucking crazy. It's a fucking pleasure. I'm not gonna thank y'all. Y'all should fucking thank me. I'm worth more than all of y'all and everybody watching. I told y'all that. Fuck y'all talking about.
Talk your shit, baby. Talk your shit.
I made Jesus walks, nigga. Not walks, walks, nigga. Jesus walks. W-A-S, nigga, walks. Fuck out of here, boy. Y'all gonna have to kill me after this interview. Just ain't get interview after this. This is the best interview you ever had, boy. I had this shit here. I told, you know, I was sitting with Steven Spielberg the other day. I was right across from Hillary, and I told him I was coming on here. And they said, hey, why you gonna do that show? Ain't nobody gonna be watching. I said, I don't give a fuck who's watching, man. I'm talking. When I talk who out 10 people, 10,000, 10 million. I don't give a fuck who, how many, what the fuck is a number?
Nah, me.
Fuck out. White people always want to fucking have us controlled by letters and numbers. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is a number?
Yo.
The fucking numeral. The fuck out of here.
Yo.
I'm the biggest thing since the fucking alphabet, nigga. A through C, SIC, nigga, that's me, nigga. Fuck you talking about, boy?
Talk your shit.
My fucking flowers, nigga. I'm the most creative thing, nigga. Fashion, that's me. MCing, that's me. Concepts, that's me. Nigga, I got a song called Thoughts of a Fucking Unborn Seed, nigga. I'm rapping in a fucking aborted child perspective, nigga. I'm whining like fucking Goo Goo Gaga, nigga. The fuck out of here, boy. Niggas can't fuck with me, but niggas would not be rapping if it wasn't for me, boy. Shaheem was dope. He was dope and he was gangster as fuck. But I was the MC, boy. I was the rappity rap nigga, boy.
Talk your shit.
Where's Renegade at? Rennie still there, Taylor?
Yeah, ready. You want to step in, ready, step in.
Rennie, my nigga, I love you.
Yeah,
but tell me I wasn't the first nigga to make you want to do reggae, boy.
Man.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, my nigga. I love you.
You're in your zone, that's it. Salute you, Playboy. You know what you're doing, man. Your accomplishments don't go unnoticed, yo.
Yo, thanks for pulling up. I appreciate you.
Huh?
Yo, thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. I told you I was, right?
Yeah, Rennie's a part of it. Shout out to Rennie. He was definitely like one of the rivals or whatever, especially being from the town. But, you know, Rennie outside. Rennie been outside, and I always salute and supported this nigga. You know what I mean? So he been supporting me as well.
He's doing so much dope shit. Acting. This nigga's in mad shit, bro. He's in wild independent films. He's in wild fucking web series. Like, you know what I mean? He's our next inspiring actor for Staten Island. Like, hopefully. I just want to, again, we salute him.
Ain't he doing the Brooklyn way?
Brooklyn Way. Tell them all the shit you doing.
Yeah, I'm on the Brooklyn Way.
I know you on the Brooklyn when you play the hustle, dude. You the one that be like, I got something in the book bag. I got you. I got you.
I'm on 4th, right? Those like the main two, and then Pay Me Respect. Episode 3 is dropped. You ain't catching Gat. Tune in.
Yeah. Yo, we was trying to get Gat. I was trying to get Gat on tonight. I spoke to Gat twice early in the day, but he was busy. But he's already plugged in and tuned into what we trying to do. So it's a good look too that we was trying to promote Brooklyn Way anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna get Gat on. I think eventually we're gonna do some shit where it's all based around some film shit, and we'll have a couple different. We'll have Gat. We'll try to reach out to I know the people from fucking Project Heat. Like we'll reach out.
Oh yeah.
We'll my boy that was in Pay Me. He was in Respect Life. We'll get him to speak. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll turn it in. It's limited to what we can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? But right now it's about SIC. You know what I'm saying? We salute SIC.
Yo,
we thank him for coming on, taking the time to do this. So yeah.
Yo, I love y'all. I'm out of here. Go follow me. Only One SIC. We had the single SIC Mount Everest. YouTube. Go check the video. It's phenomenal. If you haven't seen it yet, fuck you. And I'm getting the fuck up out of here, man. Bye. Work in the morning. Got kids and shit. Fuck y'all rap niggas.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, man. Salute the G's, Millie for life.
And y'all are all fucking welcome, goddammit. Y'all are fucking welcome. Thank me. Pay me in respect, goddammit.
That's a big fact.
Y'all motherfuckers listen when I talk.
He got a wife.
I got the orphanage coming.
He got to take care of his wife. There's no paperwork.
Plan A coming soon. Plan A. No plan B, plan A. See y'all at the election, nigga.
Alright, yo, Fes. It's been good. I guess you are the controller of this, so you will be the one to decide when to hit the hang up button. That's on you, because you the main holder.
I mean, we
Peace and love, y'all.
Shouts to our sponsors once again. I'm saying, shouts to Just Jack. You know what I'm saying? What is this?
Absolutely. Shout out Just Jack.
Prado. Yo, you want to say something about Just Jack before we go 6? Just close this out with Just Jack. Shout to her. She fuck with all of us. You know what I'm saying? Shout to her. Her brand knows.
Y'all go support Just Jack. Go Google her, support her. She's got infused everything, you name it. She will infuse that shit. She'll fucking infuse your thoughts, goddammit. Tell her some shit, she'll send it back high as fuck, and you'll fucking be infused too, nigga.
That's
Just Jack. Check it out. I mean, any fucking thing, edibles, cooking oil, fucking, I don't fucking know. Rubbing alcohol, I don't fucking tell her about it, she figure it out.
Anything you can think of, they do. So fucking hair, fucking shampoo. Like, that shit is crazy. You can make weed. Yo, they can make weed. You can drive a car off of weed type shit, bro. That ass. They got weed fuel. Like, weed is crazy. Like, that's why they don't want us to have that shit. This shit more powerful.
Just roll the shit up. I want to smoke it. Don't pass me an edible. Don't fucking give me no. Just fucking roll up, smoke past that shit, and keep it simple. That's it for me.
Nah, we out of here though.
Salute.
Love is love. Love y'all.
Ain't enough love it. Too much fucking hate. And we out of here, brother. Peace.
Word. Peace out. Have a good night, man.
Are you sure you want to end the video? How do I do this? How do I save it? End now and then save.